All right.
I'm new here.
A mess.
I'm new here. I'm new here with all these things and all these devices. I've had a very long day, long week. It's another episode of the Cultured Misfits podcast. I'm Brandon, aka DJ Silk, and to the left of me we have
Jazzy.
and to the right of me we have
Rell, aka Brown Sugar,
aka
the birthday girl.
There she goes. She's picking it up. She's picking it up. You're good. You're good. I was concerned. I was really concerned.
Why was you concerned?
Because you don't have any pep in your step.
I do. I'm here.
She came in like the dark clouds over there. Not the sad dark clouds,
Right.
but how much did you drink?
I made it.
How much did you drink? Because I saw your stories and so every night it was fine cuisine and drinks, and I think I saw oysters. I saw what else did I see on your feed? The feed that they can't see.
Everything you listed. So I went to the W. They had nice drinks there, and then went to do a little hookah. Then I went out to dinner.
Was the hookah better than the hookah we had?
Yes,
spot?
it was.
It was actually like hookah smoke coming out.
Was the hookah that bad that night?
Oh,
I can't remember.
We've all had better hookah.
Okay, yeah.
100%.
Like the visual effects, you want to see the.
Listen, Brady couldn't even get the smoke out, okay? On a real good hookah, he would have been fine.
I was actually talking about you at the hookah bar because I have a friend who doesn't smoke hookah, so she was looking just like you. And I was like, oh, my friend B, he can't smoke hookah.
No, B
so
can smoke hookah. He's just not a pro, but he can smoke hookah. That shit just wasn't popping.
Yeah, that one wasn't popping at all.
Don't be putting me on no, I don't smoke level. I do smoke a little bit.
Insert clip of B smoking hookah.
It's been sent. It's been sent.
Anyway, so you smoked your hookah, you had your thing. What else? Any strip clubs? Anything?
No, it was really like low key. Got a place and just had, game night. Really easy going.
Oh, okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're going to celebrate the fuck out you this episode.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
This episode is dedicated to you, the birthday girl.
I'm scared.
What? There's nothing to be.
Okay.
You're amongst friends.
Okay.
This is a safe spot. This is
okay.
Is it?
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh my God. Well, I mean, Jazz brought you a Carvel ice cream cake, right?
I only bring the best.
Thank you.
That's right. Okay.
The best for the best.
What else? Lord. Well, she's tuning you up because her birthday's coming, so she's just laying the groundwork.
Listen, we all deserve greatness. Yes. Okay.
I love it. It's like, when your birthday is in the midst, like at the end, you can really see how people come through based on what you've done. You're like, wait a minute. Yeah. I done bought you a whole ice cream cake. You bought me a tasty cake with a candle on it. Like,
it's the thought that counts.
Right. Be grateful.
But a side eye will be
like, damn, man. All right.
She couldn't even, get me a cake, but she went on vacation. No problem.
Right. Like the 5th vacation of the year.
For real. All luxurious and everything. Here, Jazz,
I would not give you a tasty cake for
She's like an apple pie.
Who? You better not give me no apple. Don't give me something I don't like, okay? Don't do that. Did you ever do that to somebody? Got you a whole crunchy cake over here.
Girl, you gonna like it. She eats vanilla cake.
No.
So what's your favorite type of cake?
Red velvet.
Okay. Totally noted.
Red velvet.
What's your favorite?
Or caramel.
Okay. I like lemon cake. That's like my favorite.
Okay.
Like a nice lemon cake.
Gotcha. All right.
Now we know. Brandon, what kind of cake you like?
I like vanilla cake.
Oh, you're simple.
Vanilla.
Okay.
I'm a vanilla motherfucker.
Or a confetti cake.
What's a confetti cake?
It's vanilla with sprinkles in it.
Sprinkles. Let me sprinkle me up.
Confetti cake, yeah.
I do like red velvet, but I'm just happy with a vanilla golden
He happy
cake.
somebody got him a cake.
Right.
Actually, yes, right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So you had a great birthday.
I did. I couldn't ask for more.
You're still celebrating, kind of, sort of.
I'm still celebrating.
It's the month.
The rest of
celebrate
the month.
your month, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you celebrate months?
I do.
Do you celebrate months?
Kind of, sort of, yeah. Well, it's hard.
Yeah, he does. He's like, oh, it's my birthday. And then he's like, we're going to celebrate my real birthday next month when all this dies down.
Right, because you're a Christmas baby.
Yeah.
21st. Yeah, everybody's caught up.
Mm-hmm.
Take the stretch. I mean, January's boring anyway, right? There's nothing going on.
Right, so celebrate in January. That makes sense.
Just go hard in the paint. No excuses.
Yeah.
So.
What up? One life to live.
Okay. All right. J Figs, how are you?
I'm doing good. Can't complain.
Sure.
Yeah. Life's good. My little one had she has an art show. So she did her little first project. So I helped her do like the resin stuff. Oh, came out so good. She got her first customer already today. So I was like, oh, can she make my daughter this? I was like, check you out, girl.
Oh, that's
so excited.
Cute.
So yeah, that was my weekend basically.
That's good.
Nice.
That's good. Okay. You just fighting with these allergies, this disrespectful ass pollen.
For real.
I washed my car.
I don't even know why you bothered.
Well, yes.
What, a few days ago?
No, I literally like say I washed my car on a Thursday. I woke up the next morning.
Pollen.
And I said, I know I just washed my car yesterday. It's so bad. Like just.
And the pollen is really bad in the morning. So here's a little secret. You can get a California car duster. Right? Okay. It's a big brush. And you brush the pollen off. And if your car is waxed, it's really easy. And then the pollen won't stick. Same for you, Jay, because you have a dark colored car. And that will save you a lot. Like, otherwise you're just pollinating the world as you're driving to and from work.
It's just like disappointing. I'm like, this is why my eyes are itching so bad right now.
From that to the ear to the throat. Oh my gosh, it's terrible.
And people cutting grass. These trees
you gotta cut the grass.
I know, but still.
Don't be mad at the people taking care of the property.
I'm not mad at them cutting the grass. Like, you want to have a manicured lawn, I understand. I'm mad at the grass that's cut.
Are you taking allergy medication? See, this is where these
you should
up.
Be.
Okay, so my issue is like, when I start feeling it, then I'm like, I take it, but I need to take it regularly.
So what I do is I take Flonase and Claritin, and I take it for like a week straight.
And then you're good.
And then later on, it doesn't hit me all the time as much as it would if I didn't have it. Then it gets to a point by the time spring is over, I'm good and I ain't got to worry about it no more.
I used to take it at nighttime every night, and then,
Yeah, you have to take
it in the morning. I would take it in the morning.
Well, at night. They usually say at nighttime so that.
What are you taking? What are you taking, first of all? You like Benadryl?
No. Zyrtec.
Okay. Yeah. So you have
the 24-hour.
So you need to get a nasal spray.
Yes. I have Flonase.
Like a Flonase or a nasal quart or a nasal prime or look, I'm a pro at this shit, right? And then you take the pill. You have to take a pill as well, both. So the Flonase, nasal quart, nasal crime.
It'll help your sinuses.
No, it'll protect your sinuses. So it'll coat them so that you're not having the thing. And then the pill just takes you a step further. So I take Zyzol and I take it at night because it works while you're at night. So,
okay.
You got to do that. And I've been doing on that shit since February because I know what's coming. I don't play.
So I'm prepared.
I'm prepared. No, because I have the scratchy throat and I sound like a freak up there. I'm not going to even do it on here just in case it triggers my throat to be scratchy. No, all of that. I can't ride with my windows down because, the pollen gets in my eyes and it's just bad. So, yeah. So, yeah. But now I have the air thing in here and I have one in my room. So I have a safe haven. If it gets really bad, I can just seal myself up.
Alrighty.
Sounds like a doomsday prepper.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because the allergies, man, it's terrible. So that's what just the art for the PO. You haven't been playing, you haven't been having fun, you haven't been running the streets, what's going on? Like,
I haven't been. No, I'm saving it for May. May, I will be out.
Because I'm just waiting for 15-20 minutes from now when we deep in the concert. It should be like, you know what? I was on the Titanic this weekend and
her game. Oh yes, her flag football games. Yes, she's been doing that. She pulled her first flag. So hype, What else? I think that's it for right now.
Okay, it'll come.
I think I need to check my calendar just in case.
It'll come. All right. So I guess we can get this started. So we like to do this thing where we play stupid games and win stupid prizes. Right?
I wonder which it is gonna be.
Well, did you hear about the YouTuber who was shot while performing a prank at the Virginia Mall?
I did not.
No.
Yeah. Let me see if I'm gonna pull this up.
Oh, I thought you were gonna play the other one.
Sorry. What other one?
What you was playing earlier.
No.
That's what I thought you was gonna play. Cause I was like, that's perfect.
Right.
Yeah, I think you should play that one.
She didn't win those stupid prizes yet.
yet.
Oh,
Not
that's
that
what
she's.
You know, she hasn't won any stupid prizes,
That's
so
right,
we have to
that's
remain. That remains to be seen.
Okay.
You know, but yeah. So this YouTuber was shot while performing a prank, and let's hear the news report. Let's see if I can get this right. I act like I don't edit this shit. Like whatever.
21-year-old YouTuber shot at Town Center in Virginia.
Our Matthew Torres spoke exclusively with Tanner Cook a few hours ago from his hospital bed in the ICU. Cook is known for his YouTube prank videos, and evidently he picked a wrong target yesterday.
Yeah, 31-year-old Alan Coley is accused of shooting Cook after a fight. Well, despite that, Cook tells our Matthew Torres he has no plans to stop what he calls his passion.
I'm fine.
Tonight, Tanner Cook giving WSA9 an update from his hospital bed in the ICU, with his mother right by his side. This 21-year-old expected to make a full recovery after being critically shot in the stomach inside the Town Center food court Sunday.
Just keep God first.
Cook is a content creator for his YouTube page, Classified Goons, racking up more than 38,000 subscribers.
He's not with you? No, he's not with me. You can't be in here recording.
He says he was recording a video playing jokes with the man accused of pulling the trigger, 31-year-old Alan Coley. This witness capturing the moment deputies arrested Coley, who is now facing felony charges including aggravated malicious wounding.
I was just playing a prank, a simple practical joke, and the guy didn't take it very well and shot me.
Officials say it appears the two did not know each other before the incident, the shooting causing panic among mall-goers.
Obviously, we're all having a pretty rough time with it, but we believe that he's going to be fine, he's going to pull through. And
Tonight, Cook's family says while it's scary, they're confident he will bounce back because of their faith in God.
fear running in and out, but we live on faith and not fears.
And even after being shot, Cook says he plans to continue making videos because it's his passion, now giving this simple statement to the community.
Just stay safe out there.
To be clear, the Loudoun County Sheriff's Office is still investigating. There was an arraignment hearing for the suspect this morning where he was assigned a public defender. In Sterling tonight, Matthew Torres, WUSA 9.
I wonder what the prank was.
That's what I was looking for, right? And they don't say what he did. But he got shot, and he's YouTube prank. The reason why I laughed when he said that the whole God thing, because people do the most fucked up shit and then hide behind God. I got faith in God, it's gonna be okay. No, you should have got shot.
Oh my God.
Because you know these people. I'm pretty sure it's he's one of those pranksters that acts like he's gonna fight you or whatnot, like do the altercation and blah blah blah.
Right.
And then right as the person's on the edge of rage,
They're like, oh no, too late.
right. And so this guy. My man was like, yeah, so he got shot in the bed. Tanner. I think if you name your child Tanner, you're just asking to have an asshole child.
Tanner, get your ass over here.
That was good.
That's exactly what it would be.
Yeah, so Tanner got a slug in his stomach, and I'm sure he'll have lifelong implications from
For
that.
sure.
Yeah, because that will, so.
It's like, stop playing with people.
Right.
You're doing too much. Because people are out. Things are already heightened. Like, you don't need to be playing with people out and about. Even here, there was a shooting at the mall.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. Well,
like,
did they catch any other people or?
I have no
I don't
clue.
know.
I thought they had a suspect, but that's as far.
I don't like. And the one dude got shot in the shoulder. He got grazed. He was like, it's okay. I got grazed. He was waiting for some pizza.
and he got shot.
He got grazed. Yeah, he got yeah. I mean, he was good enough to be interviewed. So
it is scary. I had family at the mall, and luckily it was my aunt, my cousin and his son and his daughter. And all of a sudden, like, just people just started running, and luckily, he was like, oh, and he just pulled them into a store. Of my sister's friend, her and her sister got separated. Okay. From like everyone running and stuff. I'm like, that's
scary.
So scary.
It is scary. Like how they used to do the at the Greek picnic when people would just start running.
What?
They would just start running. So everything's cool, and then just a group of people would start running, and it would cause everybody else to start running.
Yeah, it causes panic.
It causes panic, and I almost died because I couldn't stop laughing to get out of the way because it always sounded like a flock of birds flying away. Like
why do they do it? They do it for fun?
They just do it for fun, just to see if they can get people to freak out.
That's terrible.
Right. So I mean, they did it in the park a couple of times, and then we were on South Street walking, and it's like you hear all the sounds of South Street on a Saturday night, and it's the music and people talking and walking, and then like it just got quiet, and it just all you hear is I turn around and I see all these people running towards me with this sheer panic on their faces, and I know what it is. And because of their expressions and the sound of their clothes as they're running, I'm laughing and I can't get air and I can't get out of the way to move because it's just hilarious to me. So people running.
Yeah.
Oh, I miss those days.
I mean, if you see people running, you're not running?
No, I'm getting into a store or moving out of the way. Like, I need to understand what's going on. Like, I don't want to run towards danger. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I guess you're running, huh?
I don't know. Hopefully
I just want to move out the way.
No. Look, I'm gonna get shot up. Watch. Like, he should have ran. He should have just ran.
Should have ran.
I mean, in the store.
Everybody else was running and he just stood there.
He slid into the Lego store.
Is that still there? Yes.
Yeah. And the gunman, it was a small store, so there was no place for him to run in. Legos ain't stopping bullets. So, right. So, anyway. All right. Well, you're just so with it. I think it's shot o'clock, right?
Okay.
It's just. So, are we having any guesses? I think it's going to be a stateside.
I want it to be water.
I don't think that's one of the options.
Yeah. No.
Unless it's Casa. Maybe that'll be your water.
That'll be your water, right? Well, go ahead, my dear.
El Padrino.
Well, that's a tequila. You like tequila?
You said she had enough.
You've had enough tequila? Well, while you're, set those up, we had this beautiful thing,
Beautiful cake calling our name.
No. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Look, I told you we celebrating the fuck out of you. Look at this.
Why do we have two cakes?
Because Jazzy and I didn't communicate. And I should have. I know, like, Jazzy's the birthday girl. Like, she's about her birthday shit.
Yeah.
But I figured even if she bought a cake,
it would be an ice cream cake. And we got a regular cake. That works out perfect.
Oh, this is cute. Thank you, y'all.
Look how cute.
Aww.
Adorbs.
Yes.
Both of y'all are adorable.
You like that, Jazz?
Yeah,
it's chocolate golden cake. And you know what the fuck we gonna do?
We gonna light all these bitches
all
up.
These bitches, and you gonna blow all these fucking candles out?
Every single one.
That's right.
Every single one.
Because in this podcast, we celebrate birthdays and,
Oh, Lord.
Look at this.
This is gonna be fun. 1, 2.
Jazz counting out all the candles.
3.
There's a lot.
I will say that I'm liking this aging thing. Like, you're getting older, you're wiser, more experienced.
Getting old is fly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting fly. It is. It's.
You deal with less bullshit. I know one thing.
Like,
that's what I've learned.
If you age the right way, you will definitely be like, I don't give a fuck. Say what? No stress, no drama, no.
Brandon, you gotta save these candles.
No. You know what?
These are the birthday candles going forward, okay?
How long can they last?
Listen.
We've had these candles since 2023.
It is 2026. How we doing? By then, we having events.
I know. So while we're doing this, the weather was really nice.
Yeah.
And where I almost ended up almost, because it was close. It was like 75 at the beach.
The water would have been. Well, I'm not
trying to go in the water. I'm just trying to have my ass out. What you talking about?
Yes.
I just needed the surf, the sand. But we're doing all the candles.
Oh my God.
Listen.
All of them.
All of them.
All of them. How many in this pack?
I don't know. There are. How many are in here?
Well, there's
24 here.
There's 21 because I used 3 of them. I used 3 of them for my friend in her birthday. I took her to get a burger because that's what she wanted.
A burger.
And I found those candles to have them inserted into the burger. So when they bought it out.
Aww.
Yeah. See, I'm looking out for people, man. Like, yo, birthdays are special, man. Birthday. Yeah. I got a torch too. And I do have a plate.
We got it all. You're going to have to do a 30 minutes later. With the candles.
30 minutes later.
Oh, I need to get a photo for this. Hold up. I need that one.
Okay, I'll get it.
Here, start those. I'll take one. No, put it on the thing. Come on.
Leave me alone. I'm not bright. I'm not bright.
I know.
No, I'm not bright.
I'm not. You know we're going to sing to your ass, right?
Y'all can sing. I can't sing.
Nah, just put a song in it.
No, Jazz, I want you to sing to me.
No.
Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rell.
Brown sugar.
Happy birthday to you.
You sexy bitch. Hey.
Blow that bitch out, girl. Blow that shit out. Okay, come on. More air.
It's so far away.
Come on, move the mic. Come on.
She ain't getting no wishes.
You need help? Come on,
Get your shit together,
I'm
girl.
recording, girl. Come on.
You know what that's from?
You're making me laugh. Come on.
Yay!
Thank you.
You're welcome. God damn, no wish for you.
I had a bunch of wishes, okay?
Oh, that's a perfect reel.
Yeah,
man.
that was a good stick. That was good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yo, you real struggling.
It was too far away. I'm like,
Oh, God.
You know what? I forgot a knife.
Are you singing for my birthday? Yes.
I will sing.
Sing however you want.
I don't know if the definition is singing.
I want the Marilyn Monroe style.
Girl.
Like we did.
Happy birthday
There it is.
to you. Girl, you get it. I can't
want it
promise
all.
it'll be.
Just move your arms to go with it.
Okay.
That's all I need.
All right.
Right? Just move
You
your
know, I'll perform it up for
I know.
you.
Yeah, just
Don't
give me
worry.
a
I'm
little
not gonna promise it's gonna sound good.
I don't even care. I just want the performance.
Okay. Because
I want the show.
let me tell you, I feel sorry if I have any kids. Cause
They be all right.
those nursery rhymes will
I
not
told her
be hitting.
I want the Marilyn
Thank
Monroe
you.
happy birthday.
Yeah.
And I want the hands.
She wants a whole performance.
I want a performance.
Oh, from you?
From her.
From her singing it?
Yeah.
All right, well. Oh, when
make
it's your
that
turn
happen.
in a month? Yeah, I think it's only right.
Okay, no problem. I got you.
Oh,
I
shit.
don't even care how it sounds. I just want the whole
Well, I feel like
serenade me.
I promise you it will not sound good, but you know,
Just
it's a thought
serenade
that
me.
counts.
Just hit one little note. That's it.
Okay.
you
And it could be
practice.
the
Practice what?
No,
Just
you don't need
hit
to
one
practice.
note.
I'm just a natural,
Oh, see?
so it's gonna come out
That's fine.
organic.
That's fine. I'll take that.
I honestly feel
I'm
like
gonna love it either way, okay?
I feel like when a person sings happy birthday to you who can't sing, it even means more because they're putting themselves out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm putting myself out there. I told you I couldn't. Gave you.
Hopefully my voice don't go viral. I don't want that shit.
Oh,
Me
yeah, I'm
and
gonna reel
Brandon.
that shit up. You got away with the last thing that should have been a real. That was your one veto. All right. So, no.
Oh shit.
I'm
We out
sorry.
here. Wait, look, we all hungry. We all want some cake.
To Rell.
To Rell, happy birthday.
Yay. Mm-hmm. Oh, Lord. Rell.
Don't chase it with water.
What?
Don't chase it with drink your Sprite.
No.
Lord
She
have
done-
mercy.
She's
I'm
out of
thirsty.
sorts. She's not well. I'm happy that you're here. And I'm actually glad that the
I'm
guests
very well. I'm being celebrated.
Yeah, I'm glad the guest canceled.
yeah,
whoever
well
it was.
rescheduled. for next
Rescheduled,
week.
yes, sir.
Yeah, because you would have been I need for you to be good for that one.
Okay.
So what cake what do you want?
One of each. Piece
Yeah,
of
I'll
each.
take-
What
yes.
you mean? We greedy as hell.
You
So
are
this one,
greedy.
I want a slice, and then I want all the like chocolate crumbles, and then I just want.
Mm.
I'm just kidding.
Listen,
Go ahead,
you
get the
taking
cutting,
that,
girl.
You taking
May I have a
that
plate,
fucking
please?
cake. You taking all that cake too.
I'll take some with you.
Right,
Okay?
no,
I know you're going to
You
take
know I'm
some.
gonna take some.
I'm
I
not taking
know.
all this cake.
Listen, my metabolism is slowing down.
Listen.
That's from another
Oh,
episode.
thank you.
I'm thinking about that real. My metabolism is slowing down a little, bit.
I don't. Which reel? I see
So
it.
just put.
You just posted on, I think, Thursday. You know, we got that one with like 12,000 things.
Yes,
and like
the Portugal.
Yo, people are really in their feelings about that
People-
shit. They have an
Portugal.
opinion about.
The one, leaving the girl in Portugal. The sister go on vacation, and one's broke, and one.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, she wasn't here for that one. That's why I'm like, you don't remember? That's why.
I'm not gonna lick all.
So as I was saying about the beach, as the weather is getting better.
Bro, am I putting in am I tagging?
You can do both.
Oh shit! It is New Year, new me. So, people, make sure you send us an email if you're interested in joining us at the beach this summer. How's the flag coming along, bro?
It's not June yet.
Bro, it is 2 months away.
Right.
I have the flag. All I gotta do is a little do.
Do you have the pole?
No, I told you I will make the flag. How you get it up is your idea.
Nah, man, if you're gonna do the flag, then you gotta do the whole thing.
What are we putting the pole on?
It goes into the sand.
I will find something.
Like, you know how all the other people at the beach be having their little gang sign flags up?
Yeah. But we will wind it back.
What?
And I said that however we get it up there is your
my God,
responsibility, but I will look into it.
Yeah, but
it will still be your job to put it up.
Oh, well, I'll put it up. I just need the apparatus to put it up. That's all I'm saying. Okay. So please send us an email if you're interested in going. And I'm trying to figure out, I do want to have a vetting process because I don't feel like everybody's meant to go. So I'm trying to think of questions, like you send an email and ask some simple questions. And then if you meet past spec, then get the information. How do you feel about that?
What kind of question? Are you creepy?
Yeah. No. There'd be questions along like just
okay.
I'm gonna need help coming up with the questions.
Okay.
Maybe Jazz can help with the coming up with the questions. Got a good creep meter, right? She can't think. She eating her cake. She like, look, I'm happy. She eating cake and on social media right now. So she can't focus. Like life is good right now.
I'm over here trying to post and grill over here.
No, but I don't know. But I mean, just some basic questions because I want to create a safe environment. And I know that some people just aren't safe.
I think it's just like some basic information. Is this your first time? You know, all that.
Nothing like how do you feel about nipples?
Oh, no.
I don't think that's necessary.
I just did that to get her reaction. That, oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Don't be the creeper, Brandon.
I'm not. Cool. No, but so please send in if you're interested in being considered to join us at the beach this summer when we have our little summer days there. The email, what is it? The
Culturedmisfitspodcast@gmail.com.
Yes, the Culturedmisfitspodcast@gmail.com.
That almost came out wrong.
It's been a long day. It's been a long week. This is just a lot. I need a vacation.
Me too.
Yeah,
Where are we going?
Where can we go?
In June.
No.
I'm trying to plan a trip to Panama in July because I've never been. I would like to go.
Okay.
I would also like to go to Bermuda.
Okay.
There's a lot of places I would like to go, but
Listen,
somewhere.
I just need some beach. I need a beach, and I just need some chill time. That's what I need.
No, I understand.
So
a whole lot of doing nothing.
Right.
In a beautiful place.
Exactly. So, Jazz, where are you going for your birthday?
I don't know, but apparently I had to put days off. So,
oh yeah, hers is a surprise.
Mine is a surprise.
Okay.
Yeah, but I would like to do something either after or before. That'll be fun. With the crew.
Any ideas?
I don't know. Philly would be cool. I know there's like it's all these new restaurants that be popping up on my stuff or like the experiences. There's like this science. I gotta find it, but there's this place where like they do science, but to make your drinks. Like you put on like the like a lab coat or whatever, and then it has like the smoke because of the dry ice and stuff. But you're making your own drinks. It's like a whole little lab thing.
That's cute.
I gotta find it, but that seems fun to do in Philly.
That is fun.
Not
That's
bad.
a good idea.
I'll find it and send it, and maybe we can set something up.
Yeah, for sure.
Is there a song that's like you right now? Like anytime you hear it, you're like, yo, that's my shit.
Don't say that Lola Banks don't play with it thing, whatever.
Got it? Listen, funny thing is, we were on the way to a restaurant and they were like, oh, my friends were like, oh, can you change the song? And he was like, okay, what are your requests? And they put that on. But before that, we were like, okay, what are our names tonight? And someone was like, oh, this is my name. This is my name. And then I was singing this and they're like, oh, her name is Lola. I love that song.
I know it. Yeah. Okay. I mean, but it works because you're not a thug. So you can be a fake thug for the 2 minutes the song, 2 minutes, however long, 2 minutes, 30 seconds, however long the song is. So it works. But yeah, I don't know. But all right. So we talked about the beach. We've sang happy birthday. You've sucked on the candles.
Oh my God.
You're enjoying the cake. I think we can move along with the actual show.
Alrighty, who's going first?
Yes, we can.
Jazz or me?
I feel like
I got like 3 more bites and then I'm good.
You can do it. You can't do the same thing at the same time. Damn, I'm
I'll go.
struggling with the words. Look, man,
It's the cake.
it's not the cake, but all right, not for me.
So first discussion topic, right?
Uh-huh.
So this is from the Shade Room.
Oh no.
What's one thing you had as a kid that you wish that you had now? One thing you had as a kid that you wish that you had now.
Can I get an example?
Like a toy?
Like, yeah, like
anything.
But I feel like I could get it if I wanted to.
No, man.
That's what I'm trying to say. I don't.
Some things are not all around anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're discontinued.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I gotta think.
Do you have one?
All my damn toys. No.
Yeah.
There was this thing called, oh man, what was it called? It was not, I think it was Attack Tracks or something like that. All right, you gotta understand my age, okay?
Okay.
But
it doesn't sound fun. Attacks what?
Attack Track. I think that's what it was called, right?
Is that the thing for the cars?
No, not the slot cars, but that was cool too. No, it was like a tank thing where you had a number pad on the top and you would program it. So it was like intro to programming. So you could put the codes in and then it would go. I mean, it was a really dumbass toy when I think about it, but but I was 5.
Yeah.
But you could, so you would put in whatever you wanted to do, and it would it would go forward 5 feet, then turn left, and it actually had a trailer it was a separate accessory to it, and in the commercial, the little white boy, the white kids had all the shit, right? Mm-hmm. It had the trailer he put an apple in the trailer, and then the thing would dump the apple. It would do whatever he programmed it to do, and then at the end it would dump the apple. And I got the Attack Track. I did get that as a toy, but I never got the trailer. And every once in a while, I looked for it on eBay, and like there have been some available, like vintage ones. I'm like, ain't no fucking way I'm spending money on that, because then this is gonna sit there. Like I'm gonna have that moment, like I got it. Yeah, so I think it was called Attack Tracks.
I think for me, I loved my Game Boy.
Okay.
But the clear purple one.
I had one too.
That was my thing. Trying to think of like anything. I mean, I liked that. I had my Sega Genesis, but I feel like you could buy that.
Well, yeah, you can get the one on Amazon now where it has all the games. So like it looks like a Genesis, but it has all the games loaded on it. So yeah. What about you, Brown Sugar?
Mine isn't a thing. I feel like I wish that I could remember more of like my childhood memories.
Really?
Like I remember, like I speak to other people and there's people who like remember almost everything like when they were a kid. And I remember like monumental things, but I can't remember like everything.
So deep and so thoughtful. Is that a birthday? Is that like a birthday wish?
Probably.
You just like Jazz and I are all like toys and shit. And you're like, I just want to remember my childhood. Like the fuck?
Not, just like memories, like with like family members who are no longer here and stuff like dang, it just makes you think back. Like I wish that I had paid attention more, or little things like that. Yeah,
right.
But you were a kid, so. So
what is the most memorable? What is your best memory as a child?
My time in Jamaica.
No, I need a moment.
A moment.
Don't be all general and shit.
Well, okay. So anytime I think about Jamaica, I have this memory. I don't know what year it came out, but it's My Love Is Your Love by Whitney Houston. Mm-hmm. When that came out, everywhere in Jamaica was playing that. And my uncle used to have a pickup truck. And so we used to like, it was like summer nights, the wind is blowing because you're in the back of the truck and like you're just driving by bars and you hear like pieces of the song as you drive by. So like that's like one core memory that I have, like being happy and nice weather and good music kind of a thing.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's good. I like that.
Okay, that's one. We got a memory. All right. We got a childhood memory there.
What about you, Jazzy? What is your best?
I wouldn't say best, but I do have a lot of memories like with my dad and my like family. I know with my dad, every time. So you said, it's so funny because you said I look like a little superhero because of this one. Mm-hmm. So I'm a big fan of Power Rangers, old school.
That is a Power Rangers outfit.
So it is a Power Ranger outfit. So they're coming out. So they came out with like different versions of the movie, right? Mm-hmm. In the past few years, updated ones. Excuse me. And every time a new one came out, me and my dad would go and watch it. So when I was younger, every time I came home from school, Power Rangers would come on at 4:00 on the dot. Yep. Or was it 3:30?
No,
I don't know.
4.
It was 4:00, and every time me and him would watch it. And then I would have like, if my cousins came over, I had a Sega, right? And anytime they wanted to play, they would go to my dad and be like, you got to ask Jess, it's her game. And so my thing was, well, we got to play Power Rangers and I'm the Pink Ranger and you're the Red Ranger and you're the Goldar and we're all fighting you. So we had to play that for like literally playing it, running around the house, out here doing karate moves with my cousins and stuff. And then after we played, then we would all play the Sega.
That's hilarious.
I was such a tomboy.
Right. You are the Blue Ranger.
Right.
Well, no, they would be whatever Ranger, but those were the Rangers that they always ended up being. Okay. Yeah, so they were always those.
They're like, God damn it, I just want to play some Boss Adventure.
We got to play this. Whoever you are, I don't care, but I'm the pink one. So.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
So then
they're coming out with a new one on Netflix.
Don't do it.
And I'm going to watch it.
No, don't.
I am.
You can't go back. Don't.
Go back to what? You can't tell me I'm going to watch them. Yeah. No, I like the original cast. I've never watched any other ones.
Oh, okay.
So the original ones are in that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So really?
Yeah, that's why I'm going to watch it. Because I'm like, I remember you and you and you from like the original one. So I'm excited to see it.
That's nice.
One of them just pass away?
Yeah. Through suicide, unfortunately. Yeah. That was Tommy. That was the White Ranger.
Damn.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So I can't.
Power Rangers. Well,
old school.
I have a lot of memories. I remember a lot of shit.
See, I wish I was like you.
Kind of. No, there's nice because I do remember, but then it's sad. It's sad because I can't go back. And there's a lot of times, like I'll smell things or I hear certain songs, and it'll take me back. And I really just want to be back sometimes, and it's like I can't. So, but I think one of my best memories was, my surprise birthday party when I turned 5. Or was it 4? 5? I don't know. But it was in June or July. And I remember, right? So it was really a surprise.
You're right.
6 months later.
You got it.
But I remember my dad took me, he had taken me out wherever, I think to get a new big wheel. I used to fuck big wheels up. Really? I got a new big wheel like once a month. Because I tore them motherfuckers up. I would be spinning and put holes in the big wheel because they're plastic, right? So we went
like, boy, you're not getting another one.
Fortunately, they were cheap, and my parents love toys. Like they got excited to shop for toys for us. And for our birthday and Christmas, we got loaded up. We didn't get shit throughout the year, except for a birthday. Yeah. So I remember we went to Kmart. He got me a big wheel. And we came home, and he was living in Ohio, in Akron, Ohio, in a ranch house. And he had me in his arms, and he took me through the house, through the kitchen. There was a sliding back door, and he opened the door, and everybody was like, surprise! And I don't even know who the fuck was there. But
it's funny that you like remember that your dad was holding you.
Yeah. That was also the day, that same morning, I zippered myself up. So that's probably why I really remember that day. Dang. Yeah. Little zipper on the sack shit.
Did you remember all of that from memories? Because I know your family takes a lot of pictures.
No,
that was your memory. Okay.
I remember that vividly. I remember just and being like, wow, oh my god.
Because when I see pictures, I can be like, oh, I remember that. And then that kind of jogs my memory.
Yeah. Well, and so now I make it a point to be very present. Like I really try to be present. Like I'll take a moment when something fun is happening. I will take a moment to smell, to listen, to like, so to burn that in my brain. Like that smell is going to remind me of this moment because these times right now are going to be the times that we're going to miss.
Right.
Like,
that's why with me, I'm very big on like I'm in the moment, but at the same time, I like to record and take pictures because I like to get those memories. And a lot of my friends are like, oh, you always wanted them. I'm like, yeah, bitch, because one day we may not be able to remember, but guess who got the pictures?
Same with me. And I feel like I like take pictures like crazy because I have a bad memory. Like to me, that's why I video a lot and I take pictures. But to your point, like when I'm traveling and things like that, I have to I take up a moment to pause and not get caught up in trying to capture the moment and just be in it. Right. So there's a point where I stop and just try to take
so
in
then
the
you
moment.
can enjoy it instead of like you trying to kayak and you lose your phone because you're too busy trying to record instead of fucking focusing kayaking. I'm just throwing some shit out there. Maybe I want to go kayaking. Okay, shit.
We can arrange that. Yeah,
kayaking is fun. I would.
So that memory you described is very, very, very nice.
That's like one of my, like I can remember like deeply.
And so every time you hear that song, which I personally hate that song.
Do you?
I hate that song, but I'm going to like it now because of you.
You don't have to like it because of me.
And now all these memories are just coming to me now, like just from like when we're in Puerto Rico and all this stuff. Like it's just a lot. Or when both of my grandparents got drunk. Listen, they were drunk as hell. And I was like, oh my gosh, I've never seen them drunk before. My grandfather hiccuping and everything.
Wow, not the hiccup. That's
funny.
I know I have a video somewhere of it. I have to find it. But oh my goodness, when he was hiccuping, I was like, no, he didn't. He is lit. He was just sitting there. It was a good time.
Yeah, I am really working hard on being more present though. Like, because it is easy to get lost in recording, the moment, and then you like looking back, and it's like, well, yeah, I can remember it, but I wasn't actually a part of it. Like, my family don't record me for shit. Like,
doesn't that suck sometimes too? Because like you're not
the family photographer.
Or like that, and that comes along. Like if you ever keep in mind, like when you see your friends or family and they have kids, especially the mom, like. Take a second and even record the mom with the kid because there's rarely any pictures of mothers and their kids because they're the ones always recording. You see the dad and the kid and everybody else, but you don't really see the mom and the kid unless it's like a selfie. You know, so like it's one of those things like, hey, do you want me to take a picture of you and your kid? Like that happens a lot now, which I've noticed. Or even like just with my friends, oh, let me get y'all because you know they don't really have that unless, especially if they're the ones who are always doing the photos.
That's it. Actually, Erica, my big sister, she is the one that she'll be like, let me take my camera. Like, let me get a picture of you. So I'm like, yo, if I croak, like the only picture y'all have are the selfies that I took of myself. Like y'all, like video, I guess maybe them singing happy birthday to me, they have video, but like, I'm always one taking
behind
pictures and stuff. Yeah. So
with me.
So, but you know, speaking of Erica, my big sister, that's another memory that, so for one of my birthdays, so this had to be 19, I'm not going to say the year, but He-Man was big. He-Man was big. And for my birthday, I got pretty much all the He-Men. But the one I wanted the most was Man-at-Arms. Right? And that was what she got me for my birthday that year. And even though I had all the He-Men.
That's the one.
That's the really good one.
Yo, that one, So thank you, Erica. That was, I remember it was like a bag, and I'm looking through the bag, and I'm just, of course, I'm like, I'm appreciative.
And you see that, we're like, I got it.
But it's like, I'm looking through all of them, right? And then it's like, oh, Man-at-Arms. And then Erica's like, happy birthday. And I open it, I'm
like that made your day. Nothing will mess up your day.
Man-at-Arms. So.
There's one other memory that I have is the first time my sister cussed. We used to, ride the bus home and then wait for my mom to get home. We used to like record. And the funny thing is like, it was like when I first got a flip phone, I was in middle school and we used to like record everything and it's like terrible quality, but I had it recorded and I'm sure it's somewhere and I wish that I could find it. But my sister used to love Rush Hour. So there's a line when he's like, we could have been a couple, but you went crazy, bitch. And so she was like, I'm recording and she's reciting the lines. And then she meant to like blank it out, but she was like, bitch. And we were both like, and she was like, don't tell mom.
That's funny.
So funny.
Uh-oh.
What happened? That's you.
That is you. The chair.
The chair.
Okay, was
You
that
just
a little too hard?
That reminds me of what you asked earlier
Don't worry
about
about
something in the past that you could bring.
Mm-hmm.
Those flip phone. Oh, I don't want a flip phone, but
Yeah, you
the
did.
flip phone, because if you was mad, you want to hang up, you just plop really quick, like whatever, and then hang up the damn phone. It took me back to my very first phone. I had a Sprint phone. It was my mom gave me her old phone, and it was a flip one.
Mm-hmm.
So anytime like I slammed it shut, it would restart. It would restart. So if I closed it gently,
it'd be fine.
But leave me alone or whatever, and I hung it up. Oh, it restarted every time.
Damn.
That is hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I just looked up Man at Arms. I found a vintage action figure. $7,995.
Wow.
What?
Goddamn, yeah. I guess that has to be an original one. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, Jazz, you're up.
Alrighty then. Okay. We'll do Am I an asshole?
Okay.
Am I the asshole for telling my husband I was going to divorce him for going to his sister's wedding? So this is happening in real time, and I don't know if my emotions are super high right now or I'm completely in the right. My sister-in-law is getting married, and I've been helping her plan her wedding, from the DJ to the makeup artist to hair, etc. She asked me to be in the wedding party. I agreed to that. My husband agreed to have me read a prayer at the church, even though I'm not very religious, and to sponsor the wedding. I was never asked for that. Comes to today, her first dress fitting. I'm there with my mother-in-law, my sisters-in-law, and her future-in-laws. Everyone was looking at bridesmaid dresses, and so was I. I was then in that moment told I was not in the wedding party. I was not allowed to be in the wedding photos and would have to drive myself to the wedding due to my husband being in the groom's party. I was told I was basically the wedding planner and would need to leave after the ceremony while the wedding party took photos to make sure the reception was being set up correctly. I walked away and texted my husband. I was upset, but didn't want to ruin his sister's big moment. She picked her dress and I continued to look at bridesmaid dresses. I told my sister-in-law I was leaving and congratulations on the dress. I made it outside and began to cry and called my husband and explained the situation. This isn't the first time this family has done this to me. In the 9 years we've been together, they disrespected me and my marriage so many times. I explained I no longer wanted to attend the wedding, and he said, okay, but I still am. I told if he wanted to go, that was fine, but it would be the last time he allows his family to make me feel this way. He said I'm being ridiculous, and my family agrees with him. So am I the asshole?
Say that last part again. She's not going to go, but what was that?
She says, this isn't the first time his family has done this to me in the 9 years we've been together. They disrespected me and my marriage so many times. I explained I no longer wanted to attend the wedding, and he said, okay, but I still am. I told him if he wanted to, that was fine, but it would be the last time he allows his family to make me feel this way. He said I am being ridiculous, and my family agrees with him. Mm-hmm. So am I the asshole?
So is she the asshole for not going, or just?
Well, in the question, she says, am I the asshole for telling my husband I was going to divorce him for going to his sister's wedding?
Yeah.
That part.
Yeah, you're all the way the asshole. There's got to be something in between divorce and.
Well, I think it's like she's saying his family has done so much, and he's probably never taken up for her.
Right.
Like,
okay.
Definitely, I'd been like, what the heck? You're using my wife. You used her to plan your whole wedding. And then now that everything's almost planned, you're like, just kidding. You're not a part of the bridal party. Okay. And then I'm the husband. So why, you're
right.
My husband's in the party. So why wouldn't I be in the party? And my husband's paying for it. Mm-hmm. You're not going to pay for my dress. It's not going to cost you anything to put me in the wedding. It's literally going to cost him nothing to put her in the wedding.
All right, I retract. No, she's not the asshole. She needs to go ahead and divorce. I'm out of that situation.
Like, why?
9 years, too. You got to deal with that for 9 years. And your husband basically never had your back.
Right.
Never stood his ground. Like, this is my wife. Mm-hmm. You're not putting her in. I'm not in it.
If I was him, I would call my sister up and be like, why isn't Tracy in the wedding?
Right. What happened? Yeah. Why are you just taking her out? That's not cool.
But it's like normalized that they treat her like crap. Like, you're not in the wedding, get over it, kind of a thing.
And he's allowing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
Wow. No, she's not an asshole.
Yeah,
like, she needs a divorce. Like, how can you I don't know if I could be with someone who didn't take up for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is easy.
Right.
Yeah. This is
like, you want your partner to protect you and stand up for you.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And you don't have that, then, I mean, you're missing out on a relationship. You shouldn't be with that person.
And the fact that it's like, okay, well, I'm not going if they don't want me there. And it's so weird. Like, you can come to the ceremony and set up for the reception, but after that, you have to leave. Why do they want her to leave? That's crazy to me.
Question. Is
Maybe
there a
because
picture of her? No, I'm kidding.
Right. No, maybe because she's not religious. But even though she agreed to read it, it shouldn't matter.
I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, that's messy.
Yeah.
I mean, people are petty these days about, oh, you don't believe in what I believe in and you're going to read. I don't want that type of negativity. Leave.
I mean, I don't understand why you would want to be in a relationship with somebody that has, and that's the dynamic. Because you know damn well that's not the first thing. Like, even before they got married, there was probably signs.
100%. Yeah, you could tell.
For sure.
Yeah, that sucks. So no, girl.
Always treat her like that.
He was not the asshole. Leave his ass.
Should she leave? So
Yeah, because he's never, and he didn't change it either. It's not like he made no effort. He said, well, you're being ridiculous. I'm still going to be at the wedding. You're going to dismiss how I feel?
Right.
You're going to my feelings are not valid?
Yeah, no, I can't be with somebody like that.
Yeah,
that's not
even if they changed. It doesn't even seem like he changed. She said she's been dealing with it for 9 years.
Right.
So she put in the effort. She had her breaking point.
And see, that's the problem. She's been dealing with it instead of like managing it and working that shit out to getting to a place where she can be comfortable with it. Because like, how dare you? I mean, see, personally, I'm not gonna be mad. I don't like going to weddings anyway. So I would be like,
weddings.
No, I hate them. I absolutely hate them. People like, I can't invite you because it's okay. Save your money. I'm good. I don't need to go. But I know. No, because it's all the receptions I've DJ'd over the years. It's just so, it's like all the tears and stuff. I'm like, you'll be divorced in 5 years. And
oh my God.
It's the truth. Most of the people I've DJ'd their weddings, they're not married. You know, there was
all you DJ my wedding.
All the sobbing.
He's the bad luck over there.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't book him for your wedding.
Damn, man. I don't even do wedding receptions anymore. But for me, it's just all. It's like an act. And I'm not saying people are acting. It's just you get into the wedding with that frame of mind. You just see the same thing.
Yeah.
When I saw you, I just knew that you was gonna be the one. It's like, oh my God. Or the best man speech. the groans, man. When you point Katie around, I just knew you changed, man. You changed.
Still doing the same shit.
Right. But
even though you still fucking someone, so it's okay. But we ain't gonna say shit. That bachelor party was lit.
Right.
Lit. Okay.
No, I see the same things, but it's just
you're over it.
I'm over it.
Got it.
I'm over it, and I just can't believe that.
Well, it is the season for weddings, so that's why I have another one, and it involves a wedding.
No,
I'm just doing it just for you, babe.
That was the first time we all agreed on.
I know.
Decision.
Yeah, because we all agree she is not the asshole.
No, and she should divorce him.
Yes.
Right? Or Rell, do you agree?
I agree.
Yeah, you better.
Get out of here. No, hold on. Sorry, pause. That reminded me.
Go to therapy.
I went out to dinner and, my family like to order in like family style. So we'll order a bunch of things and then we share. So we're going. Oh, you're so annoying. And so like I went to put my order in and I said, oh, I'll do the squid ink pasta. And the guy was like, well, let me tell you the specials first before you say what you want. And so he's like, we have this and then we have a seafood. Da, 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 da. And I was like, oh, that sounds good. And he was, I'll do that. And he was like, yeah, I thought so.
Oh, fuck him.
I was like, you're very confident.
Cancel that. I want this, like I said originally.
Yeah, you're better than I am because I'd be like, yeah, and after all that, I still want what I asked for.
Right.
Because
I already know what I want.
But he was like, I was like, yeah, I thought so. Everybody at the table was like, what?
Oh, that's going to affect your tip, sir.
100%.
He was joking, but it was funny.
No.
How you joke? How he joke?
Because he was acting like he knew I was going to change my mind.
Maybe he was hitting on you.
No. Next thing.
We don't want to. You don't want to feel like maybe you missed out on.
Speaking of hitting on, have you gone back to the liquor store?
I did. Did I tell you when I went back?
Well, you told us the first time you went back after the thing,
and he was busy. Like, "Hey, yeah. Well, no, I haven't gone back since."
Oh, okay. Well, we need to follow up. Yeah. Just saying. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead. What's the next one?
Am I the asshole for not helping my sister pay for her wedding, even though I could easily afford it, just because of a petty reason?
The headline makes me want to lean towards you are the asshole just for how you were worded that shit.
Right.
That
yes,
energy,
girl, you are.
The energy is already
the fact
there.
that you're asking, you have the money, but you want to be petty. Yes.
The fact that because I could afford that shit.
I could, but
I'm not.
I ain't doing it.
All right, let's see.
I, 33 female, have a younger sister, Jamie. She's 31, who got engaged to her fiance a few months ago, and now she's deep into wedding planning. Our parents gifted us $25,000 each as a wedding present when we got engaged to help with wedding expenses and just help us get started with some savings. For background, I got married 2 years ago to my husband. We practically had little to no expenses. We just did a small wedding ceremony in the parents' backyard, blah, blah, blah. Due to this, we saved $20,000 of the money we were gifted and just put it into savings. Although my husband and I were happy with our day, Jamie had a lot to say. She practically spent every single family event after the wedding gossiping about how my wedding was so trashy and cheap. I think she expected a lot more from me because I work as a software engineer and my husband is a surgeon, and we could have afforded to have a much nicer wedding. Now it's time for her wedding, and she has plans to go all out for it, which I wouldn't care about if she could afford it. I'm gonna put a pause on this because this is just proving Brandon's point as to why he hates weddings. But instead, she has become a greedy bridezilla, asking anyone and everyone for cash. My parents refused to give more than what they originally gave, and other family members have chipped in, but maybe $5,000 max combined. Unfortunately, my sister knows I saved the $20,000 from my parents and that my husband and I have a good amount of money saved up because of our salaries. She has been asking me nonstop to give her the $20,000 as a wedding gift or help pay for another one of her events like the bridal shower, bachelorette, rehearsal dinner, or honeymoon. I already know the answer. So her reasoning is that my husband and I could easily afford to gift her one of these things and even gifted my cousin a honeymoon vacation as a wedding gift last year. So why couldn't I do something similar for my only sibling when I did that for a cousin? She's right in the sense that I could easily afford to pay for parts of her wedding, but in all honesty, I don't want to give her anything after she treated me so poorly following my own wedding. I told her my reasoning and that I don't want to financially support someone who didn't support me on my big day. And now she has been going around telling family that I am extremely selfish and immature for this. Apparently, she has already put down deposits on a lot of services and vendors for her plans and just expects me to help pay for it. But now she has no way of paying the vendors and she can't get her deposits back either. So now my family wants me to help her out so she doesn't lose the little money she already has. I just don't see how this is my problem. Am I the asshole?
Well, first of all, the whole, like, you're going to lose your deposits. I just... sounds like a personal problem.
Mm-hmm. You're living beyond your means. You had a $25,000 budget. You should have stayed in that. What she call her trashy wedding?
Trashy cheap.
That was a $5,000 wedding that your sister chose to have. And like you were saying, why you hate weddings. People get caught up in all of that instead of the reason why they're actually there. Like how extravagant do you want this wedding to be and you can't afford it?
It seems like she's trying to
outdo her sister, right?
Her sister, and she can't afford it.
I don't know if it's, well, it wouldn't take much to outdo her sister because her sister had a trashy wedding, right? I think what happens is you start looking in the bridal catalogs, magazines, and things. You start getting ideas, and you want this, that, and it just keeps stacking. And honestly, vendors, as soon as they say wedding, the number goes up anyway. Like, you know.
Yeah, because her sister, all she did, she had a small wedding ceremony celebration in my parents' backyard, and I used my mom's old dress. So our only expenses were really just food and photography.
Yeah. I a couple weeks ago, I photographed a friend's wedding at the Justice of the Peace. I'd never been. I didn't know what that shit was like. And honestly, that was the best ceremony that I've been around in the 20 plus years of DJ. And, you know, I've DJ'd like $100,000 weddings. And that was, and the people that were there were the people that mattered.
Yes.
And you could feel the love and the happiness and the joy in the room and everything. And it was clean, simple. That's the way to go. In my opinion, if you're going to do it, that's the way to do it. Justice of the Peace. They had a nice backdrop. It was really cool.
A friend of mine did that courthouse wedding. Then they went to dinner and paid for everybody.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
you know,
simple.
Very simple. So,
I think the petty part is like, oh, you call my thing trashy, so I'm not going to give you anything. You know, it's wrong. It was wrong for the sister. But if that was me, I'd be like, I'm not paying for your whole thing, but like, you're my sister and I want to celebrate you, so I will pay for your honeymoon. I will Like,
but the
as
way
her
she was
gift.
coming at her was just
entitled. Like, you should give it to me because you have the money, which is wrong.
Like, this is not your money.
Yeah.
I think all of them are fucked up. Because the way the sister is describing the situation is pretty nasty and pretty entitled.
Trying to get back at her, really.
Yeah, like, yo, you either want to do it or you don't.
Because she's like, I have the means to do it. And she's like, I could. And kind of like she wants to. But what's holding her back is because she's like, oh, you call my wedding trashy at the end of the day.
Well, I don't think it's just that part. I think it's also because her sister feels entitled to that she should do it.
Definitely part of it.
You got 30 grand. Why are you not helping me? You gave our cousin a vacation. Why can't you give me a honeymoon? Because bitch, it ain't your money. That's why.
Also, it's hard. It's hard for somebody to give up money to someone to do something that you yourself didn't do.
Yeah.
Right. It'd be different if they had the baller wedding, right? And that's their thing. But clearly weddings are not a priority for her. The reception is not a priority. So that's why they have the money stat on tuck. They have 20 grand on tuck.
Yeah. And it's not fair for, like how you're saying that, it's not fair for you to take away your sister's wedding gift. Because essentially that's what she's doing.
Yeah, exactly. So
your parents gave it to you to utilize how you want it. You got the same and now you want.
So she would have she would get 45,000 basically.
Yeah.
Her parents, so she's not that. No, she's the asshole for the stance, the way she's taking her stance. Like, if you don't want to do it, you don't want to do it. But I got the money, I could. But that energy, I don't like that energy.
And it's also her family telling her, you got it, just help her out, get her out of the bind. That's another thing too. So she's being pressured.
She could, if she wanted to be decent, I would be like, yo, I'll give you your deposits. Like, I'll cover your deposits so you don't lose whatever that is. But like, I'm not bailing you out so that you can have the wedding. I will bail you out so that you don't lose the deposit money. But so let's say the deposits are $5 or $6 grand. So I'll give you that so that you lose the deposits, but you don't lose the money.
Right.
And then you take your ass to the courthouse or do what you got to do. Be in mommy and daddy's backyard. Right.
Yeah.
The dress. You can use wear mommy's dress, but no. She's just an asshole for her energy.
Agreed.
All right, I got a dating advice.
Oh, shit.
All right. I have male 28, been in a relationship with my significant other, female 25, for about 3 years now. We moved in together about a year ago. That's how I found out she does OnlyFans. Came back a bit early from work one day to find her set up in her bedroom. And to say I'm shocked is an understatement. I have nothing against her choice of job, but it's just something I wasn't expecting. And apparently it's been going on for a long time. Started when she was with her previous ex, who was the one that got her into it in the first place, apparently being their main source of income. I'm obviously a bit ticked, but she thinks I'm overreacting. But I really feel like I'm justified in my reaction.
What did you think that she was doing before?
Listen, 3 years and you didn't know what the fuck she was doing?
Yeah. What did you think her occupation was?
Like, you can't be that dumb, bro. You can't. You actually
dating people and not knowing what they do?
Maybe she didn't make a whole lot of money. Maybe she's got one of those low level OnlyFans,
I mean, it's her main source.
Yeah, but I mean, her main source, she might only be making a couple $100 a week. Like, it might not be enough money. Not like the girl that's, she's making $1 million a year on it.
Right,
like,
right.
You know what I mean?
I know, but what do you think that she's doing?
Right. I mean, that's a valid question. No, I agree.
Like, what did you think that? Clearly, she's not leaving the house and going to a 9 to 5.
Well, maybe she is.
Oh,
maybe she is. Maybe she has a regular job, right? She does her thing.
Well, he
but
said he came home early.
Right. Well, she could be in retail. She could have like the shift work or whatever. Or maybe she told him she was going off to work.
Yeah, we don't know what she said. She could have been leaving and then came right back after he left.
Right.
And she went to work from 9 to 5.
So his question is, should he be upset? Should he say? I think he should be upset that she wasn't necessarily truthful. What he feels about her being on OnlyFans, that's a different thing. Like, you don't own her, dude. So, but if you have a problem with her putting herself out there, the other thing is like, what kind of content was she doing? Like, did he come home? Did he come home and it was another dude there, or was she just solo?
No,
I don't think so. I don't think she was just like a video girl.
Yeah, because I'm sure he would have said another guy was there.
No, I mean, just the.
He said he was shocked.
Yeah, the fact that she was dishonest by omitting that kind of information. I think at some point in time you have to kind of fess up.
Yeah,
I wonder if it's like he's shocked because it's not her personality. Like, is she a shy person? Like,
or like, yo, you do this by yourself. You don't do this with me.
Or like, what is the?
Listen,
yeah,
they be getting like that.
So So if you were dealing with somebody, if you found out your situation, he was on OnlyFans, would you then join the thing and help bump the numbers up?
Probably not. I don't want to be on. Nah.
Bro.
No. I think I would be like, how much money are you bringing in? Okay. Okay.
We are in a different space society wise. Like when people talk about porn people, I'm like, Kim Kardashian. Like you got a whole DVD of her having raw sex.
And that bitch is out. She is killing it in her businesses.
Her mom knew what she was doing.
Yes, she did.
And she was in the Oval Office. Like she done freed people from.
Now you calling her to get your peoples out of jail.
Right.
All the hate. It kills me with all the hate that people have for her, and it's she's doing more than the average.
Right. She's done a lot with her celebrity.
Yes.
A lot of positive things and whatnot. So, but yeah, to think that at one point in time, a sex tape scandal would have just ruined you forever. And now it's like a springboard for a lot of people. Like, all right, he should be upset just from the omission. I really do feel like you have to let your partner know if you're doing that at maybe not early on, but there has to be a point in time. Like they were together for 3 years. Was that within that 3 years, at some point in time, there should have been a discussion like, look, man, babe, this is what I do. Not him like walking in on it.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. So.
All right. So I have two more. So this one's more of an ethical question. So it's a little bit more serious.
Uh-oh.
Done the pregnancy test today, which came out positive. I'm nowhere near ready yet to have a child. We've only been dating for 2 weeks with my boyfriend, which is too short to have a kid together. Should I tell my boyfriend about this pregnancy and my decision to have an abortion? I want to continue with this relationship, but having a kid so soon in a relationship is too fast. It is ethical to keep this from him if I want to have a future with this man. We're both in our mid-20s with stable jobs. It's just too soon. He did make it very clear to wanting to have children very soon, so I feel like he'll be against it.
Just sneak off to the clinic. Fuck ethics.
My thing is too soon. Just do what you do and then just don't mention it.
That's it. No, it might be.
It's going to come up in the future, though.
No, it's not.
No,
it's not. It don't ever have to come up.
It will never have to come up.
No. Look, ethically, that's a decision for two people to make together. Ethically,
correct.
Right? Ethically, but under the circumstances.
She already knows that he's probably going to want to keep it and she's not ready. And at the end of the day, it's her choice. So do what you do, Bill.
That's a hard one. Because I would want... No, but you need to respect my decision.
Who? Are you speaking as a female or as a male?
If I was pregnant and I, was not ready for a baby, you need to respect my decision.
Right.
In whatever I choose, whether I choose to keep it
100%
or not.
Right,
so why am I not telling you? If you can't respect me and my decision, then we don't need to.
Because she wants the relationship to so if he's like, nah, I don't want you to do it. She's going to make the decision she's going to make. And that's going to ruin the relationship. Right. He's going to be upset and he's going to move on. More than likely. Now, he may be like, nah, it's only been 2 weeks. Like, I don't even know what your farts smell like. So, I'll take you. But I wouldn't even take that chance.
Yeah, no.
I wouldn't even take that chance. Not for 2 weeks. Because, if he wants to have kids soon, he's going to be one of those dudes that's like, nah, I want you to have it. He's going to talk her into that shit. And then she's going to have the baby.
And then he's going to leave and he's going to be out. And then she did it for him and blah, blah, blah.
Right. Nah, it's not ethical to not have that conversation because I do feel like both people should chime in, but ultimately it's on the lady. It's on y'all. That's you're carrying the child. It's not, so you do what you do. Don't say nothing. Take that shit. Die with that secret for real. Rell is still like, oh no, you should have the conversation. Go ahead. Right?
I mean, if you can, you can have the conversation if you want to. If you already know he's going to tell you, no, I want it. And you say, no, I don't. Okay, well, we're over. Then cool. Then that's probably better for you because you don't want to be with somebody who won't respect any decision.
Right. That's what I'm thinking.
So I understand that aspect. So it's really just up to her. You want to deal with the BS or do you just want to listen? I'm going to do what I do because you ain't going to tell me either way.
Yeah.
So I guess it just really depends on the type of woman you are.
I find that dudes that are really want to have kids like that are dangerous. They're not dangerous. They're problematic because like they want it, but they're always also quick to move on to.
Yeah, because then even if, let's say she does, and let's say he says, all right, cool, that's fine, make your decision. And then months later, he'll be like, we could have had the baby.
Yeah.
That's guilt. You know what I mean? You don't want to say that to somebody.
Right.
Obviously, that she's pregnant, he probably was really trying to get her pregnant. Because, look, let's be real. Let's be honest, right? Now here we went honest time. Honest time with DJ Silk. Right? There is only a 24-hour period in the month that a female can get pregnant.
Why don't she got them plan Bs on deck? That's my other question. Sorry.
Plan Bs. No, it's okay. But there's a 24-hour period. So if within 2 or 3 days of that ovulation period, if a man ejaculates in you, sperm can stay alive and swim. So that's how you can, 2 or 3 days before the ovulation period, right? So it's actually very hard to get pregnant when you think about it. Like, I mean, I know accidents happen all the time, but like, okay, so you're not using a condom. All right. Okay. There's kind of a red flag. 2, you're busting nuts. You're shooting up the club, right? He knows what he's doing.
And you're not on birth control, clearly.
Yes. Right. So everybody's being irresponsible, but ultimately as men, we do have control of our semen and where we put it. And so my guess is that if you started dealing it, like, he knew what he was doing.
Yeah, but she knew what he was doing too.
Oh, she was enjoying it. Yeah. Well, y'all, that's a good source of protein for y'all.
Anyway.
So I get it. But yeah, so he's going to be like, nah, like, I want to have this baby. So no, just do it on the ducky and get on birth control.
And get on birth control or wear a condom, either one. But
both.
Figure it out, girl.
Use what they have, the apps where let you know when you're ovulating, when you're around that period of time. Stay away from the Negro or like, what do we say? Bite?
It doesn't say.
It doesn't say. All right.
That man.
Stay away from the male species.
Right.
All right, got another one. All right, girlfriend still has her dating apps. I recently started dating my new girlfriend. What is it with these 2 weeks? Like, y'all can't be. Anyway. I recently started dating my new girlfriend, only 2 weeks now. After making it official, we both agreed to delete all dating apps that we currently have. I only had one, which is what we met on, and she had 2, both of which she says she would delete. This afternoon, my friend messaged me a screenshot of my girlfriend on a dating app that I was not aware of, even having new photos of her from only this past week. I feel totally lied to and feel a complete breach of trust. I haven't messaged her since I found out. This is a very new relationship, so unsure how to either discuss or break this off.
Are y'all in a relationship? Are you sure?
It's been 2 weeks. That's what he said.
A whole 14 days. God damn it.
Are you sure you're in a committed relationship? And you both have understanding
that I recently started dating, so we know what that word.
Yeah. Well, no, but the problem is that they had a discussion and agreed to delete their dating apps. Whether they're dating, they're committed, whatever. The fact of the matter is
that is true. That's what he said. He says, after making it official, we both agreed to delete all dating apps that we currently had.
Right. So that's the problem. The problem is it's like, you just lied to me.
Bro, you need to break up with her because she lying about dumb shit. She gonna lie about more stuff. Cut it off. It's only 2 weeks. Keep it moving.
I agree.
Oh my
gosh.
I see. This is too much. All of this is just too much. It's too much for me. Like, I'm not. I don't want to have no.
But you wouldn't agree to that unless you were serious about it. So
I wouldn't even want to have. I wouldn't even go into that conversation. Like, if I met you on a dating app and we hook up and it's like we flowing and everything,
and then we start dating,
and we never dated.
That's going to be a conversation.
Not for me. I'm not.
I'm just going to assume that you're not on there anymore.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would.
To me.
But if you need clarity, you're going to ask.
I'm not going to be with you if I feel like I need to have clarity with you.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but you got to communicate. Some people need to communicate that. Because you may think you're on one level and the other person they on a different level, and come to find out y'all are not on the same page.
If we made it official, shouldn't you be off of it?
Correct. But he said that they both agreed to being off of it.
Yeah, I'm not having that conversation. Like,
yeah, I would just assume, but I guess you can't assume.
Listen, I don't care.
Not anymore. You can't assume.
I don't care because
you just don't like to have a lot of conversations with people that you're gonna be dating. That's gonna be your flaw.
No. It's not gonna be my flaw.
Okay.
It's gonna keep me youthful looking and stress free. Because
okay.
No, because the way I look at it is, like when people make those, when you have those kind of conversations, you make those kind of declarations, like, all right, we're going to be, you got to get rid of your ex friend, like your friends that you have with your ex people. You got to cut them off. You got to get off the dating apps. You got to change your social media thing to make sure it says in a relationship. You got to do all these things. Like, so to me, what you're doing is you're trying to fence people in, and you're trying to make sure they're locked into position with you, right?
Shouldn't that be a conversation you have before even getting in a relationship with that person?
No, I mean, either way,
just to see how they are as a person, as your friend, and see how they are, see how they move. How do they talk about their ex? How do they talk about their friends? How do they talk about all of that stuff? That's how you figure out if then you want to have something with them.
But we'll see where I'm going with this is that people they feel like their security is found in the deletion of apps, the cutting off of this person, the cutting off of that person, not doing this, that, and the other. Then they feel like they got you. And you're just now, I don't have to work as hard now because we're locked in and whatnot, right? But the thing is that when a person decides that they're going to cheat, or they're going to cheat
regardless,
right? So none of those things is going to prevent a person from straying. You're not going to stay in a relationship because we're in a relationship and. Well, I would have cheated or I would have strayed, but I deleted all my shit and I don't have access to it anymore.
You could just get back on it.
Exactly.
And that was the issue, that they were supposed to be off of it. She had new pictures, so she must have got back on it, or she just updated her pictures.
She probably just never deleted it because she was like, whatever. Or maybe her pictures are being catfish, used as catfish bait, and he found it. You know?
Oh my God.
But no, I just I don't care. Like, if you still have your Plenty of Fish profile, your Tinder or whatever, I don't care because all I care about is our interactions and how you're treating me. Now, if we're not getting along, if shit is rocky, if you're missing, if there's spaces missing in our communication and how we relate, then yeah, that could be a problem. Like, all right, well, what's going on? But if I lock in with you, it's because I trust you. I trust your judgment. I trust your decision making.
You gotta remember, this is 2 weeks.
Right.
This is 2 weeks.
Right.
It's not like months. It's 2 weeks.
Which makes it even more ridiculous to expect someone to cut off.
It just makes it easier because to me, that's a lie. Like, now you lying about dumb shit. Keep it moving.
I'm like, you know how long I've been nurturing and cultivating these dating profiles, and for me to delete them for 2 weeks, like, I need a little bit more time, sir.
But you wouldn't have agreed to that. That's the thing. They agreed to it.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't understand why she's still on it.
Because he's the kind of person that is like, I want you to delete your shit.
And so she's updating it.
And she's like, okay, I'll delete it. Meanwhile, like, this is not going to go 4 weeks. We got 2 weeks in. No, I don't, man. It's for me. I just don't want to have to deal with anybody that I feel like I need to chase down and to like corral into this thing. If we're vibing and whatnot, guess what? You're not going on your dating profile anyway. Right. You're not even. It could be out there, but you're not doing anything. If she's updating it, then that means she's really not into him. So
agreed. She's still looking.
So yeah, he's upset about the wrong thing. Like, you should be really focused on the fact that your girl is updating pictures on the thing.
That's why he was upset about it, because he's like, yo, you say you was going to delete it and you updated it with new photos.
Man. Because my thing, if I had one, I would pop up. I'm not deleting my stuff. It's going to stay up there. I'm not going to be on it. So, but I think that once you're inactive, they take you off anyway, right?
I don't know.
No, it stays up.
Or you just delete the app.
You still
have an account.
I have all the apps in my phone.
Girl, that's the lie. You can say delete the app. Your profile's still up. I mean, you can say that shit.
I don't know. She uploaded new pictures. She's caught red-handed. Yeah, she messed up.
It might have been on some auto share shit. No. She's like, I didn't know. I had to connect it to my gram. No, what happens is if you're inactive, then you stop showing up as much in people's options or whatnot, because those companies, they don't want to lose your profiles because that's just you need people to get more people. Right. And so if you make it easy to delete, then you're going to be less. I mean, when I was on those dating apps, I can't tell you how many times I came across profiles. I'm like, oh man, she's dope. And then I look and like, bitch has not been active in like 6 years. It's like, God damn. Like, why are you recommending me for this person?
It's not been on
that, or they still have a picture of them with their mask on. Like, we don't even wear that shit no more. What we doing?
Not the mask. Yeah. No, but I'm just wholly against agreeing to get people to cut off past behaviors in that way. Like, if I have to have that conversation with you, then we already have a problem. I feel like when you meet the right person, right, you naturally stop doing certain things, right?
Agreed.
So if I'm, if I got to do all that, then we already got a problem. Mm-hmm. So
I don't want anyone to tell me, like, I'm not putting in a relationship on mine.
I ain't doing anything.
You're tripping. I'm sorry.
You're not going to update your thing?
No. I've never done that.
My shit changes when it says married. Until then, it ain't changing the shit.
I don't even have mine listed at all.
I don't think I have mine listed either.
It doesn't say anything. Yeah. So, wow. 2 weeks though?
2 weeks.
Yo, man.
Say bye.
Just
say bye, dude. Today.
I don't know.
She's just seeing if this is it. She's like, let me put 1 foot in and 1 foot out.
It's easier just to be like, all right, instead of having a back and forth. Because if you say, no, I'm not going to do it, that's an argument, right? But if you just say, I'm going to do it.
Or just be straight up. Just be like, listen, I'm just still dating. I'm still dating other people. You don't like it, then you can remove yourself.
I wonder how long they've been talking for.
That's what I'm saying.
2 days.
2 days, and now we together for 2 weeks. Oh my God, that's terrible.
No, my gosh.
It's interesting.
It is very interesting, but I hate it here. Can the aliens just come and just wipe us out?
Please get him.
I want to leave.
Just leave instructions on how to set everything up, and me and Rell will go from there.
It's just, yo, I'm serious. Like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like we really
that's
have.
Wild.
We have 2 week pregnancy after 2 weeks. We have.
These people must be young.
Yeah. I mean, the other one, they're in their oh no, that was the wedding. The wedding stuff was in the 30s. Yeah.
Wow.
They're young.
Late 20s.
They're young, fresh and clean. I don't know, man. We're on the same page about that deleting shit.
But let's peep this. You hear about the Moroccan football player?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So his wife filed for divorce and demanded half of his property. But little did she know, the court noticed her millionaire husband doesn't own any property at all because it's registered under his mom's name.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So she ain't getting shit. So anything he need, he go to mom. Be like, oh,
that
mom,
just tells me that you were just handout and happy you were getting money and you didn't know anything about you and your husband's finances.
100%.
Yeah.
That's what that's
your fault.
Like. Yep. You out here living the lifestyle and you're like, oh, well, it's fine. I'm taken care of, bitch.
You know the age difference? He was 19 when they got married and she was like 26 or 24, 26.
Yeah, that's why moms was like, oh, you want to marry my son?
She was, I think he did that I think he's a piece of shit. I'm not mad at him for protecting his situation. I think he did that before he got to the divorce state. He started setting everything up in that way. And I think that she should get something. Half, no. No,
but she should get something.
You get something, yeah.
Well, we don't know how it is going to be over there because over here, if you're not working and he's taking care of everything, then you get a little something. You get an alimony. Alimony, there we go.
Depending upon, every place has formula.
Right.
Depending upon the state, right, there's a formula. And it's like, okay, for every year of marriage, you get such and such. You get this amount of money. There are no kids involved.
Right.
So, okay. He was 19. His frontal cortex was not fully developed, so they
don't care about that.
I know, but they don't care. But it speaks to her being 26, 27, getting with him at that. Like, if it had been the other way around,
that would have
been like grooming. It's like, oh, he was grooming her, right? So I'm not really mad at him for that.
He never trusted her. That's what that tells me.
Well, no, I think he did that before she came in the picture. I think the mom made sure, like, listen, I already know the type of lifestyle you about to get into and how these bitches gonna be. Yeah. So I'm gonna make sure this shit comes under me and nobody will ever know. And live your life. Go ahead, marry who you want to marry, date you want to make, because you ain't got nothing.
Yeah,
shout out to moms.
Right.
That him being 19 and her being 26 or whatever the age that's like, yo, she was on her shit. She was on her shit. But I mean, you can do that with, you can get an LLC and do the same thing, which is very, like, if you ever win the lottery, hit the lottery big, that's what you do. You start an LLC, you sign the lottery ticket to the LLC. So that way, you're just getting paid from the LLC and people can't sue you because, or if you get married and whatnot, it's like, bitch, I only get $1 a month. I don't know what to tell you.
Right.
But I still feel like he should set her up
with
something like, you can't.
Did it say why they're divorcing?
No.
Because he was cheating.
Oh, I mean, that's usual.
Don't do that.
No.
Don't do that.
Because she ain't going to divorce him. She ain't going to ain't no woman going to divorce her man who makes that much for dumb little shit. Cheating is going to be...
They would if they thought they was going to get half his shit. She was like, oh, I'm going to get half. fucking out.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Bitch, you knew nothing on his finances. Like,
That's
how
crazy to
stupid
me.
are you? I'm sorry.
Well, but it's also a culture thing, right? The culture that they live in, her being a female, was it Moroccan? You said Moroccan, right?
Yeah.
So, women, you don't ask no questions about no man business, right?
Yes. Yeah,
You're thinking
true.
American.
Probably...
You're thinking American way of thinking, but really,
no, that makes sense. That's realistic.
Yeah. So he should absolutely set her up. She deserves something, but not half. That half shit. Like the fuck. You weren't in the gym shooting. You weren't with me in the gym shooting. What's
she
that
probably was. He was 19, so she probably was in the gym. I'm just saying.
That's crazy. That's like the Marquise Houston.
Oh, Lord.
That's so crazy and creepy.
Wild. That's R. Kelly.
Yeah. Like not
yes, it is.
Like not the girl going missing.
Did she go missing?
She was missing. And then she turned 18, popped up, and married him. That's literally what happened.
I didn't know the details.
He groomed her.
Yeah. Which is crazy.
You 40 years old, bro. Why are you looking at a 19-year-old?
And then he's like, oh, and we just had so much in common.
What the fuck you got in common with a 19-year-old?
All right.
No, ain't no all right. You ain't
Listen,
defending this motherfucker.
I'm not defending. I'm going to put some things out there.
No, you were just talking about this other dude, 26 and 19, talking about if it was flipped the other way, it would be grooming.
Well, but let's look at it from this perspective, right? Because Michael Jackson. No, listen. She's getting all emotional, right? He's wrong, but I also understand, when did he start his career as a artist? He was a young teenager, right?
Okay.
Right? All that work, he missed out on a lot of developmental years growing up normally, right? Because he was working, he was touring. Same thing with Michael Jackson. Same thing. Okay. You miss your childhood. Then you're stuck at a certain age. So maybe his age, he's stuck at a 17, 18-year-old, whatever age it is. So we're looking at him as like, nigga, you 40. But obviously his mentality is of a teenager.
Well, you need to find you a woman with a 17-year-old mentality who's 42.
No, he did. He did. Like,
no, if you're 42, you need to find a woman who is 42 and has a mentality and
or in her
30s.
It doesn't.
Yes. Even a 25-year-old, 27.
A 40-year-old does not need to be touching
no 19-year-old.
No, she was 16.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is the dude is developing. Like the fact that he's like, we have a lot in common, and she makes me feel young and blah blah blah.
Make it right.
No, I'm not saying that it's right. I'm explaining it from just a psychological point of view. The same thing with Michael Jackson. With him hanging out with kids and younger people all the time. And then in all those interviews, he's talking about what he didn't get to happen when he was a child or a teenager because he was in the entertainment thing.
But the thing with Michael Jackson, allegedly, it wasn't sexual, right?
Right.
The difference is that he made his sexual.
It's still being stuck at a certain age. Most pedophilia people, like, their development stops at a certain age. Like, yes, their body and everything, they grow into adulthood, but then there's whatever part of that brain, they're still 14, they're still 12, they're still a child. I can't, for me, my age, and like I talk to a 24-year-old, I have conversations with 24-year-olds, and I'm like, fucking so immature. Like, you're making my head hurt. Like, I can't fuck with you. But that's because I'm mature. He is not mature. When he said we have a lot in common, I'm like, what the fuck do you have in common with an 18-year-old? There's just no way. Bro, you stuck, and the best thing he could have done is just shut the fuck up about the whole thing.
I don't know why he even came out, because this isn't new.
Because I think people were already. It was because I think they posted their wedding anniversary and they put the dates.
Yeah.
And they're like, this date, what did he say? How many years? I don't know. He said a certain amount of years together. And they were like, hold up. She's this many years old. That shit don't sound right. Math ain't mathin'.
Yeah, no, it's messed up, but I'm like,
he needs therapy.
He needs a lot of help.
He needs help. They should not have even allowed her to marry him.
What's going on?
Well, she was 18, so she can marry him.
I mean, yeah.
You know what's going to really suck?
He couldn't wait till she turned 18, too. That's the scary part.
He didn't wait.
He was preying on her.
He didn't wait. That motherfucker didn't wait. He didn't wait. But this is the sad part. When she gets about 24, 25, 26, he's going to be like, yeah, you too old. You're not. Because he's stuck. He is stuck. Yo, you are Marquise Houston. You have some money. I don't know what kind of money he has, but you have celebrity, you have money. You can have pretty much any woman that you want, you know, and you went for a little dumbass 18-year-old. Like, 16 at the time.
They have a kid? They have a kid together, too?
Yeah, he got the whole family.
He got the whole thing.
He's got it. So, but.
And then he was like, yeah. And like, you know, when I met her, I didn't even look at her like that. And then she turned 18, and I was like, she's the one for me.
And that
was that moment when it was like, you pray, motherfucker.
Yeah.
But
who's your PR person?
That is the explanation of a immature person.
Well,
and his group immature.
His group, there you go, fits you perfectly.
Look what's behind Rell though.
Watch me do my thing. Oh, yup, they watching him.
For the people who are listening, I have the immature album, the All That album cover, and there he is. Watch me do my thing.
Center.
Behind Rell.
You can't even see it, but
listen, homie is leg cramp because I had a serious workout.
Rub it out.
That's that thing, man. Like all these child stars are all fucked up. Notice how they're all, for the most part, they have issues, right?
They do.
Because they miss out. You miss out on those developmental things that everybody else gets to have, and then they get to an adult and they're like stuck. Shit.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
Hopefully he gets help.
He's not going to get help.
One
Leave
day.
me alone, bro. I had a serious leg workout.
I believe you. I feel bad.
It just sucks. Have you ever had a cramp while having sex? Because that shit is
Yes, I had one in my shoulder. I was like, how, Sway? I don't know. That was wild.
Your shoulder?
It was, yeah, I had it in my shoulder.
What position were you in?
Listen, we're not going on detailed, okay? I just know it was my shoulder. And I was like, cramp.
Well, only in my legs.
Yeah, the shoulders.
It was weird, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know I had one there. I had one in my legs before, too.
I've had one in my toe,
that's basic. You ever get a Charlie horse?
Yes.
Oh, that's the worst.
That's what I have in my hamstring. And that's the, like...
And Charlie horse, get rid of it, you have to put your leg in the same position that you had it in to like uncontract it. But that's hard.
Or you gotta like quickly move or get up or you gotta change up.
Man, listen.
Those are the worst. I'll get them in my feet. I'm like, why?
Especially when you for y'all just laying there like as a man. You just as a man.
Alrighty. Thank you for listening in.
Just laying there. Like we don't do nothing.
Did you see that? Did you see the clip of the dude that he had the girl pumping on the bed?
Yes. And he was like, stop complaining. It's only been 30 seconds.
Yeah, I feel like we should do that challenge.
I'm sorry. He was like, this is nothing.
Right.
That's all I can get out of you.
Yeah.
That was funny. I was like, I don't think I commented on that one. I was like, I'm just going to scroll by.
Right. Don't mind my business.
This ain't got nothing to do with me. Next.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm just saying, when you're doing your thing and then you get a cramp and you're trying to keep pleasuring.
I don't know how y'all make that happen.
Take a break.
Yeah, for real. I understand. Okay.
Right.
That's why it's important to properly hydrate when you're doing your thing. We should do that. We should do that.
The pump challenge?
Yeah, you can do the pump challenge.
You're crazy.
I want to see. Because, I'm mad that we hadn't thought of that before. Because, y'all, it's hard. It really is hard.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I didn't say nothing against it. Yeah. Like, I get it.
I don't know. It's like, we do more than just lay there.
But we do more than just lay there. You just try to outplay us, but...
We didn't say what you do isn't hard work.
Right.
All right. Just saying, because y'all get on top and your check engine light comes on within like 20, 30 seconds. Like, it's like, I'm going to go ahead. No, keep going. It's been 35 seconds on top. What's wrong? Man, listen. Man, we are fucked up for a lot of different things. But when it comes to sex, there's major inequality for the amount of work that we do versus the work that y'all do.
Hey,
that is true. Oh well.
I still got to develop my sweatband, my sex sweatband.
Yeah, that's
for
what
all
this
people.
Yeah.
Because I don't know hair, so like the sweat.
She wasn't here.
Yeah,
that episode. So he's talking about he sweats a lot during sex and it just be dripping on the girls.
Oh Jesus!
So he needs a headband to catch the sweat because he don't got no hair to collect it.
Oh my God!
Yeah, a sexy sweatband. You put it on, right? Right.
Just get a regular sweatband.
I don't want to be with no man wearing no sweatband in the bed.
That's
it could be new.
That's like
it's just gonna come off anyway.
No,
it's gonna come off anyway.
But yo, you tell me that if you do, you about to have sex. You're like, hold on. And he puts the headband on, he's gonna put in some work.
I'm ready.
You gonna be excited, right? Like, oh shit, it's about to go down. It's about to go down. And you put some wristbands on.
Oh, you in there. Take it back to the Iverson days, okay?
Wow.
Take it back.
Well, maybe it could be instead of a headband, wristbands, because that could work. Then it's like,
yeah, put them right there. I like
I'm
that
so
one.
dead.
That would work.
right? That one impress you?
No, it's weird.
It ain't gonna bother you.
I wiped it off for you. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's gonna be on your hands, and then you just slipping and sliding. That's a lot.
I mean, using the pillowcase, that's my other go-to move. Like, you know, missionary. Yeah.
Oh God.
I mean, it's a problem, man.
So do you have like, you know how you go outside and it's really hot? You carry a rag with you, a washcloth?
I should.
I know a lot of guys do that.
Yeah.
So you need to just have one in the bedroom.
Because I do sweat
at all times.
Mm-hmm.
I do sweat. I like, you know. I remember like one of the first dates that I went on with my ex. We were walking to a restaurant in Philly, and it was the summertime. And we were walking, and everything was fine, and just like that, I just sweat. It was like instant. Like she looked to the left and looked back, like, and she's like, "What the hell? What happened?" I'm like, "You got hot."
Oh no, I'm hot. Motherfucker, you got a fever? What is going on?
Yeah, it was just, and it was. I was like dry. Just, it wasn't like a little bead. Like
you were sweating.
Just sweating. And so, yeah, she cracked up. She's like, "That's so funny."
Right.
But yes, I sweat.
So for his birthday, we gotta get him washcloths
and things. I just ordered some off of Amazon. No, we're gonna develop the sexy sweat things, right? If y'all worked in bed more, then you would need them too. You could use them to get your hair back.
Why don't you turn the fan on?
I mean,
that's not always gonna help.
Right?
It still be hot up in that bitch.
Right,
it helps.
Well, no, if it's warm, it's just warm air being blown around.
Turn on the AC and have the fan. That doesn't work for you?
Sometimes
I mean, you're still going to sweat. It's a physical activity, right? But it will help.
Some women are like, "No, it's too cold." You know what I mean?
You'll be fine.
But if I develop, you know how much the Cultured Misfits sweat headband and wristband attire for your active sexual activities? You can't tell me that. Look, she's gonna design one. Watch. Put the logo on the side.
I don't need to design it because this is your idea. Right. You need to come up with where does it go? How long should it be?
Have you ever gotten sweat in your eyes from your partner?
In my eyes, no, but on me, yes.
On you, but never in my eyes.
Because
I've gotten my own sweat in my eyes. Yeah. That shit is annoying.
Right, but if you had a headband on,
I'm not wearing no damn headband. It's not happening.
No.
You know what? I'm gonna design
just
that shit.
Just get a towel and there we go. Done.
You messing up with the.
Have her do it for you, okay? Since you claiming we don't put in work, have her wipe that shit off your face.
Yeah.
Okay.
That happens.
Okay, that's what you can
sweaty. I mean, but
no, not the hand. Have her have a towel.
I feel like that's a little much. I'm just picturing it in my mind, and I'm doing my thing. And
she's sweating. She's just grabbing it. No, not that. Yeah, it's the wipe your face.
Wrong with
What's wrong with that? She helping you out.
If she can focus on doing all that, then I feel like I'm not putting in an adequate enough performance. No. I want you to be so distracted with pleasure that
no. We can focus and multitask.
Right.
Y'all gotta focus on one main thing.
Right. That takes nothing to be just like
wipe
the face.
Yeah.
I just
because it could be during while they whatever they kissing or whatever.
You know what I'm feeling like right now? Because so earlier, before we started, Rell was like, "This getting older thing. I like this getting older thing."
Mm-hmm.
Right? And in this moment, I'm feeling like this is just another motherfucking thing I got to do before sex, right? To get older. Hold on, let me get some towels, right? Get the towels for the bed for the wet spot.
Yep.
Gotta get some headband towels, right?
Listen,
get some water.
You need to be prepared, Brandon. Okay, be prepared.
Like all the things. Oh, let me get some water. You want some non-alkaline water? You want some regular water? Tap water.
Not just doing too much. Yeah. Just get some water.
What you get.
Listen, but yo, after I'm done, I just want to lay there. I hate being done and then having to get up and do things. Like I just want to just lay there. Like because I feel like it fucks with the aftercare. Because aftercare is important, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, man, just hold on. Let me go.
Is that how you talk?
Yeah. Come on, baby.
His voice gets 5 octaves deeper.
Let me turn the fan off because it's gonna make the wet speech cold and all that. You want something to drink? You should go use the bathroom. You always use the bathroom.
Yes, always use the bathroom.
You always use the
ladies.
Use the bathroom. I'm gonna use one downstairs. You use one there.
This should just be unspoken stuff that need to get done.
Yeah, when you're in a relationship and you have a sexual
you don't get
routine.
her a warm cloth or anything?
I'm the warm cloth.
All right.
No, I mean I do all. I'm just saying, but now I feel like there's just a sexual checklist, right? Like think about when we were younger. Like you just go for it. You ain't care. Just clothes.
Because now we're more aware of ourselves
and what
and
you
what we
like and what feels good.
Yeah.
Maybe just like I can't even think of the last time that I had sex and we undressed each other. Now that should be like in the bedroom. I'm gonna take my shirt off, fold it up, put it over there. She's putting it in the pile. Like it's so like organized.
Well, I think that's personalities and what your relationship is like. It doesn't have to be like that.
I think it's an age thing. I think we're just so like.
No, I don't think it's an age thing. I just think
it's personality.
Wait till you get to my age and you deal with women around my age. It's for real. It'd be like.
I believe it. I believe it.
And then pile over there. Like, well, I miss the days where it's like, where's my fucking sock? God damn, how did it get over there?
Where's my shirt? Where's my bottom?
Why is it underneath the, you know?
Fuck yeah. Give me my robe. I'll just put my robe on and call it a day.
They leave. They make it a bed. You be like,
there they go.
Right? Like, God damn, no, none of that happens. It happens lately. Yeah. It's like real, like organized. Like, oh, you can put it over there. It's a phone charger right over there. If you need it, you can plug it.
Oh my gosh.
You feel what I'm saying though?
I hear you.
Right?
Yes.
You guys are on the cusp of that. Like you still have like 50-50 where it's like wow and
it's kind of just like the preparedness though. It's like, okay, after this, like I know I'm gonna need some more, so it just makes it more comfortable.
I know, but then I feel like
it takes the fun out of it.
In a way, like actually I'm worried about being drudged. Like so you go into my room, right? Mm-hmm. I'm like, all right, I got the water over there for you. Clean towels, right?
But you gotta keep in mind too, a lot of guys don't do the extra stuff. So you already having that, you're already setting the bar high.
I know, but I also don't want them to think that I'm like, oh, so you just do all this all the time, right?
You do.
Yeah, that's no problem with it.
I mean, no, the sex, like in a hoary way, not in the like.
They're not gonna think of it that way though. That's the last.
Yeah,
I think that's the last thing they think about. I've never thought of it that way. I never go on and be like, oh, he do this for everybody.
Good care of your partner.
Because you care about taking care of them.
I do.
And it shows by all that. Then on top of that, if you have wine, I got wine. You want some wine? Yes, you give me my wine.
My favorite thing is lighting the tea candles. I got a bunch of tea candles around the room.
You're so romantic.
There you go.
Yeah.
A nice smell, Have your oil ready. There you go.
All that thing. I gotta order my sheet though.
Do you have a towel warmer?
No.
You need to invest in one. Get a towel warmer.
Really?
Yes. And you put your towel in there. So then when you're done, you just get it. It's nice and warm.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm. She won't get out of bed.
No. So you also have to be careful of how many amenities you implement because you don't want,
Well, you would only do that to someone, obviously, you're like really into. Yeah.
Agreed.
But a one night, nah. Just do your thing.
Here's
the water. And bounce.
Like, here's a Sprite.
Well, depending on the time of day, sure.
Uber's here. Like, good day.
Oh, baby, I'm gonna get you this. What is it? Black. Do they even have black anymore? I don't know.
Black what?
Uber. Uber Black. All right, but
XL.
I'm gonna get you this shared because your check engine came on a little early.
I'm bagging up.
you don't deserve.
You ain't put in the work. Wait, was that a video or something we were listening to? We were like, depending how you do determines how long you stay or something like that. What was it? We was doing something. Can't remember, but it was. We were talking about it.
Do you have candles?
Depends.
Yes or no, Rell? Do you have candles?
Yes. But whether you like them or not depends on what the mood is.
But are they sexy candles or are they like country buffet candles or whatever? What's the
country buffet?
The Yankee candle. The Yankee candle.
I feel like you should have one of those for the smell.
Yeah.
And then you have your little ones or the candlesticks.
You guys did you see Hall Pass?
I can't remember
the movie Hall Pass where the dude like his romantic gesture was it was a candle, but it was like a Yankee candle Candle Company one. Like so everyday, nothing sexy about it. It was in the jar.
That was it. That was his ambiance right there.
Like, he brought the candle out again. Like
he brought it out. Now I know what we're gonna do.
That's funny.
Wow. Did you get your lights yet though?
No, not yet.
That's what we gotta get her for her birthday.
Oh my God.
Lights for her room. Yeah. Right?
Sure.
You can get them for her. She gonna put them up. That's gonna be.
So they have this one. My friend has one, and it's like, kind of like on a thing, and it's like round at the top, and it shines onto the ceiling. That's
a galaxy light, right? So you talking about the galaxy light?
But it's like on a stand. It's like a regular like lamp, but the top is flat and it shines different. Maybe I don't know.
Is that the light that we're not talking about? That light? Is that
not the one that you sent me where she did the ropes? No, it sounds like it's a galaxy lights. Like the galaxy lights are really cool because they,
Yeah, but I thought we were talking. About lights. That
sexy lights, right?
Yeah.
She's trying to throw us off.
Okay, I'm about to say no.
She's trying to throw us off.
I'm talking about the lights.
No, those aren't the lights. Remember we were talking about the sex room lights, and you was like,
yes, that's what I'm saying. They have like a lamp, and you can change the set, and like it like changes the whole room. It's not just like lights that you like hang up. It's just one light, and it shines the whole room. It can change the color of the whole room.
Can you find us on Amazon?
Okay. Yeah. What is? Does it look expensive?
It looks nice. I'm guessing it's expensive. It really like changes the color of the whole room.
I'm about to say, look it up.
I know, because you said look it up on Amazon, and she just further explaining the shit instead of.
Oh my gosh, we're recording. We can do this afterwards.
He can edit the time.
Yeah, that's what I do, right?
I edit it.
Because that could be a nice birthday gift for you. You know.
You don't know
what do I say? Like changing lamp,
sex lights. I don't know. But I'm just saying, man. Like, I'm just so big now on experience. Like, I just want everything to be an experience that makes people feel good. Like, if you're in my thing. Because what I realize is...
See, it's like this.
Let's see. It is all right. So what this is, it is a smart RGB floor lamp, works with Alexa, Google Home, Wi-Fi remote, modern tall standing light. All right, it's $58.99. All right. All right. Smart RGB floor lamp works with Alexa, Google Home, Wi-Fi remote, modern tall standing light, super bright, 2000 LMs, color changing and dimmable, sky torch LED floor lamp for living room, bedroom. All right. Bedroom, right? All right. So I don't feel like this is a sexy light because it's a family here. It's John White guy.
Give me my
John
phone back.
No, hold on. With little redheaded Katie here. All right. Redheaded Katie. Yeah, redheaded Katie. All right. So let's see. And then we got some people dancing. Romance is always there. I want to read just one review. That's all. I want to see what the people are saying. Because
this really spiced up our sex life.
Lights. Let's see. And then you had the people asking dumbass questions. Can I plug this into the wall? Oh. Let's see. All right.
No, the moon charges it.
First I was like, what?
Right, I know. I was like, yo, that's some mighty special shit.
Yes, right.
All right. Yo.
I'm here all day, bro. I'm here all day.
All right. So here we go. This is a legitimate one from John Galt. He's a verified purchaser. Turned out better than expected. Now he bought this February 5th, 2023. I bought 4 of these to light up my dark living room.
Do you not have light?
This is your bright living room. A 15 by 22 foot room, putting each one in a corner. The end result was amazing and better than I expected. From any lighting, not just one. The lights were easy to assemble, easier than any other torture style lights I bought before. The threading was smooth and easily screwed together. Oh, John, I think you're a plant. Here. The cabling inside wasn't a pain to deal with. And luckily the power cable didn't need to be thread through what the fuck, dude? Where do you buy your lamps? No, I'm not even gonna say that. All right. Let me go down here all right. Overall, I'm really happy with these lamps. My wish was that they were a little brighter, but my living room has never looked so bright from these 4 lamps. And the price was great.
Why is everyone buying 4 of them?
Because he has a 15 foot by 22 room. So you have it, so you can have balanced color, right? Like balanced lighting. Let's see. Update 1. 2 weeks later, one of the lights has stopped working. I only noticed when setting up a second Echo Dot that the light said unresponsive in the living room. I tried a different outlet. No luck. Try the moon, son. I tried a different power sensor from the working lamp, and it starts blinking on and off, but won't respond to the power button. Amazon seems to allow returns of defective ones for up to 90 days. The downside is that you have to take it apart, which like assembly isn't too bad. Come on, John.
Let me see what it look like.
It looks like here.
It looks like a lamp.
It's just
with a flat top.
Oh.
Yeah, I think, yeah, it's.
Oh no. No, Brandon will find something better for her. Okay?
Oh, y'all are so judgy.
It's not that we're judgy. It's just that we want. It's just that we want good for you.
We want you to have the best.
Okay, I appreciate it.
So it's not about being judgy.
I accept it.
I want you to be able to see them just sweat droplets coming at you
in any color.
In any color.
So you can die.
They look like darts and shit coming at you.
Right. You're like,
Duck and dodge.
Damn, man, maybe Brandon's on to something about this sweat headband.
Get out of here.
Nah, because you like, oh shit. Well, because you like older guys. And so
Yeah, they definitely gonna be sweating.
Right.
Put like 3 pumps, they sweating bullets.
So
this is not true.
Ooh, what? Oh,
okay.
I'm just saying, you keep the room nice and cool.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. Well, we'll find
Maybe
you
they should have a pillow that's made out of that material.
There's a pillow called a terry cloth pillow.
There you go.
Cover.
There you go.
Let's go mess with my hand.
That would be the pillow. No, but that pillow's next to you.
Okay. And then he
can just do his thing on that pillow or put it next to you on the side. He could just put his head on that one and you on your pillow.
I like my sweatband idea just because you could put like sayings on it too.
Oh God!
Like,
fuck that shit up.
Right.
Wipe me down. Right now. Wipe me down.
Yo, you imagine the headband and it's like says how am I doing while he's eating you out?
I'm so dead.
She gonna take that sweatband off. She can't grip you.
Yo, there's all kinds. It's endless, man. It's endless. So
okay,
we want to get you some sex lights because not from Home Depot.
Okay.
Hell no, Brandon.
Well, remember that's what she said when we were talking about the sex room.
You said Home Depot.
Did I?
Yeah, I believe you said. You can go to Home Depot.
I be talking shit.
That was wrong shit.
Just be saying shit. I be joking.
Well,
you know what we should do?
What's that?
We should all go to the sex store together.
We should.
And just, I don't know, just look at,
field trip.
And then talk shit.
Well, what, in 2 weeks? Remember?
Yes, I remember.
We're going to the sex. We're going to the sex club.
Dun, 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 dun.
And they do have a sex store attached to the sex club.
Of course they do.
Right.
That makes sense.
Right. So, but I mean, we could also go to a much better sex store.
I think we should. Yeah.
Like that.
True.
But 2 weeks. Are you looking for? Have you thought about it or have you not thought about it?
I have thought about it.
I have thought about it.
Okay. What are those thoughts?
What I'm gonna wear?
Right. I have no clue what I would wear. Is this a
look.
theme, or is it
Yeah. What's the theme?
like what?
I don't know. Are you gonna bring your dude?
No.
Why not?
Oh, this is a
Jazz
Cultured
is gonna
Misfits.
be my lady that night, and I ain't touching nobody else.
No, she's mine. Oh wait, isn't Elsa coming too?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that'd be fun.
the thing, right?
Yeah, we will be in our own little area. Okay.
No, man, don't do that. Don't do that.
We're gonna go and we'll just go from there. Okay. Listen, I ain't.
No, I'm sorry. She really was like, wow, no, not doing that. No. Let me see if I can find the theme. I don't think there's not normally for the first Fridays. It's just the BDSM stuff. Blah 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 blah. That's generally what it is. It's not anything special. So your outfit is what you're about.
Like what do we?
Yeah.
Wear whatever the fuck you want. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. So it's not that deep. It really isn't that deep. It's not.
So what are you wearing?
Probably just wear jeans and a shirt and sneakers. It's not.
And most likely it's gonna be hot that day. It's gonna be hot in there. So like shorts and a t-shirt.
So they have a.
I'm gonna dress. Should I dress out like I'm going out, or that's too much?
dress how you want to dress.
But Brandon, you can't say that, and then I say shorts and a t-shirt, and you're like,
Well, you can. I'm thinking for me, I can't. Like,
well, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about for us.
Yeah, you can wear whatever because you're ladies. So you ladies can pretty much in that world. Look, you could literally go
walk
there.
in naked and it'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, seriously. No, seriously. You could. There is a guy that walks around naked the whole night.
So technically, you could wear like, you know how they have like cute lingerie tops.
That's what I was thinking.
So I'm thinking something that, and then like some jeans. Yeah. Okay. Guess we got our outfit.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Okay.
I had this. Never mind.
No, please. Why you do that?
I bought this harness thing that you can put over, like you put a shirt and then
that was cute,
but it didn't fit. So
you put on it over a lingerie piece sometimes.
My boobs are too big for it.
So get the size that works for you.
I will.
You got 2 weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's like, man, come on. Have fun with it. That's all I'm saying. And then Elsa, Elsa's.
She on a whole nother level.
Yeah. She does this.
Oh, don't say it like that.
No.
Well, you do this too. So.
Yeah, both of
I'm
y'all.
retired, man.
You are not retired.
I'm retired. I haven't been in.
Y'all are gonna be cool. We're gonna be like.
No, don't look at me. I'm not. No, I'm over here.
No,
you can look at me, but don't touch. Don't touch. Okay.
No, I am. You know what? Like, so when I bring people to these clubs, I'm gonna actually start charging motherfuckers for being a tour guide.
For being what?
A tour guide.
Oh,
showing you the ways and being protection and all that shit. But honestly,
he about to be our bodyguards and shit.
I don't leave people alone. Like, and I would not, if the opportunity presented itself so that I could sweat on somebody, I would turn it down to make sure that you were okay. Because that's not, I just want to make sure you're good and you have a great experience and it's learning and it's, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm going to be mad depending upon the opportunity that gets missed out on, but
Nah, if we peep it, we'll just be like, go ahead, B. We'll give ourselves.
Three of us?
We're good.
We'll be fine.
Man, shit, fucking Elsa probably gonna go be out and do her own shit. Don't leave us. What you mean? You'll probably be all them over there. We're gonna be like, we're just watching. We're just enjoying the music. We loving y'all getting y'all O's over there. Go ahead. You doing what? Go ahead.
Doing a good job.
You doing a good job. Go ahead. You see that, Rell?
Listen, man.
How do you do that? Learning something new. All right.
Y'all are funny. You're funny. So, look, they say here's the dress code, right? Our policy is as follows, and our staff reserves the right to turn anyone away from admission. Please dress as if you were attending any upscale nightclub or dinner venue. No baseball caps. Jeff and fedora styles are allowed. I've seen people in their baseball caps. No baggy, torn, or ripped jeans. I've seen all of those.
I know. Those are like my jeans.
Yeah.
This is for men.
Oh,
from normal wear and tear, no baggy or torn ripped jeans from normal wear and tear are unacceptable, but store bought are acceptable.
Because they're going to know that they're store bought. Yeah,
right,
sure, no problem.
Right. And he's like, were you cutting grass in them jeans earlier today, Jeff? Right. Yeah. Right. No wife beater tees, no sports attire, unless for theme parties. No flip flops or sandals. No dirty or worn out sneakers.
I'm wearing some sandals.
No hoodies, sweatshirts, or sweatpants, or do-rags, or bandanas. So, but I've seen all of those things in the club. Yeah. So you wear what you want. Where, but they don't have it listed for what that first Friday, the May thing is going to be. So I can't tell you what the theme is, but normally it is BDSM. Like hot wife night, blah, blah, blah. It's but people just come as they want. So.
And they usually have good music.
Yeah, the DJ's all right. It's a good time. It's a great time actually. It's gonna be crowded because it's the first Friday, but it's gonna be fun.
Do we have to get like a section or something? Is that like
no? This is white people club. White people don't be doing sections and shit.
They do. White people definitely do sections. They be buying out the whatever because of the bottles and shit.
Well, this is BYOB.
Okay.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't know. All right.
Yeah, so I'll bring a bottle stateside.
No, you are not.
So how it works is you bring your bottle.
Okay.
And the bartender takes it.
You get a number. You pick the bar that you want because there's 2 bars, and they bottle, and so whatever bar, and then when you want to drink, like number 31, and you tell them what mixer you want depending upon the liquor. They'll mix it. They'll give you the thing. You have cash on you to tip, you know, and that's it. And then at the end of the night, when you're done, if there's anything left, you take your bottle with you.
Oh, interesting.
So yeah. So there are no sections.
Got it.
Yeah.
Are there areas where you could sit? Everything standing?
There's areas where you can sit. There are areas where you can fuck. There's areas where you
That's
can watch.
right. I don't even know why I even asked. Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah. So yeah, right. Are you a little bit more excited now, or no?
I'm working my way up there. Yeah. I'm looking forward to going. How about that? Is that better?
All right.
I actually have an outfit now, so.
All right. What about you, Rell?
I don't have an outfit planned yet, but you know, I'll figure it out.
But about the excitement, man. The excitement.
Yeah. I'm interested to see how it's going to be.
Yeah, me too.
I've heard other people's experiences, so.
No comment.
No comment on that.
No.
Like, so the 28th, it's Fantasy Fridays, Naughty Negligee and Hot Wife Play Party.
Not a negligee.
Negligee. I guess you wear some negligee.
And you know, it is what it is. I'm actually I'm really looking forward to the experience with the two of you, bringing you along. I'm hoping that maybe you'll like it enough that it'll be like a thing that we do. I'm like, yo, let's just go, just to go, and. You see how she's looking at me?
That's usually me, so this is her birthday.
Right. What's happening here? Why you look at me like that? Why did you look at me?
We don't know what to expect. That's all, you know. We don't know what to expect.
Look at you.
Not in that way. It was like in a very judgmental, like, nigga, you ain't shit way.
That was not.
I didn't get that vibe. I didn't get that vibe.
What vibe did you get?
It was just like, all right.
Okay.
We're going.
To me, I was like, we'll see about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm curious to see if you go in there and think that it stinks. That's what I'm really curious.
Why did you have to go there?
That was the reviews of last time.
I know.
Right.
I know.
I
know. Is it gonna smell like Hot Topic?
Oh shit! How does Hot
the
Topic
leather
smell?
That leather smell?
I don't know. We'll see.
I've only smelled air. Whatever. It's a big club. It's a big warehouse-y type place. Now you go into a room that's just been used. You might catch some odoriferous emanations.
Odoriferous emanations.
Yes. Yeah.
Is that a word?
It's
are you making up shit?
He's making up shit.
No, that's
you said odor what?
Odoriferous emanations.
All right.
No, it was actually from a commercial.
Make sure you
90s.
spell it on the bottom of the screen so we know. Okay.
No, for real. It's a thing. It was in a commercial. I think it was in like a Charles Barkley said it, and it was like one of those odor eater commercials or whatever. Odoriferous emanations. It's a beautiful word, right?
That word. I've never heard of that word in my life.
Times.
Odoriferous emanations. Odoriferous emanations. Odoriferous emanations.
How do you spell that? Odor.
Odoriferous.
Hold up.
Emanations.
Emanations, like emanations.
Oh.
Odoriferous.
Odoriferous.
Oh shit.
That sounds like a fucking dinosaur name.
Emanations.
Emanation. Oh, yup. Here it is, right here.
In trying to make an artistic statement, one should be careful not to let one's personal aroma do the talking. In order not to offend the critics, I recommend Right Guard Sport, the stick that provides maximum protection and the freshest scents. A sublime palette of odoriferous emanations. After all, a true artiste should be remembered for his inspiration, not his perspiration odor. Right Guard Sport. Anything less would be
I got it wrong. It was Hulk Hogan, not Charles.
Is that how he? I feel like he always talked like, oh. Like,
well, when he's wrestling, but in actual, that's how.
Well, in that commercial, but he's sounding refined.
Okay,
he's educated.
He's acting.
Yeah, but no, he doesn't speak like that.
Okay.
You know, but
that is
funny. It is.
Yeah, but I'm excited. I'm really, really looking forward to it.
Me too. New experience,
and then I didn't tell you, Jazz. Oh, god damn! He's doing this microphone.
Then it's this one, then too.
Yeah, so Anyway, I think we can wrap this up because we've been going.
I know it's 9:30.
It's because we haven't seen each other.
I know.
No, we haven't.
Well, all of us together.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know,
No,
we missed each other.
Yeah.
Been too long.
Okay, let's go. All right, guys, make sure you check us out on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all the good shits. All right, at the Cultured Misfits podcast, and you can find me on Instagram at justslim.j. Rell, where can we find you?
Like, comment, and subscribe on all those platforms, and you can find me at Rell Traveling.
Find me at DJ Silk. So, and thank you for the support, the love, the liking, the sharing of the reels, the comments. Having a lot of fun with that. And don't forget the beach. So send us an email at the culturedmisfitspodcast@gmail.com. If you are interested in being part of our beach days this summer, we are going to vet. So it's not a guarantee that you're going to go, but that you're going to be invited. But send an email so we can add you to the list. We're only going to email you about the beach, nothing else. Not going to spam you, none of those things. Just that. So the culturedmisfitspodcast@gmail.com. So we are out.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, y'all, for the birthday.
Yeah.